Well, had a big day, so yeah. But I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Yo, yo, yo.
All right. You guys still hear me?
Wait, who's doing the
Yep, we can
incoming
hear.
call?
All right. Live stream
Wait,
with
who's
who's
doing-
calling that?
I have no idea.
Let me see real quick.
Okay, can I dismiss it or?
It's Kenny and Rowdy starting up their own call. What the crap?
Yeah. All right, so we gotta get. Wow. I mean, looking back on this episode, like, man, this is still one of the best bottle episodes they've ever done in the show. Period.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, like, not trying to make a pun here, but seriously, Melissa McBride killed it this episode. Like, her acting, this is one of the best.
She owns it.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely, yeah.
Can someone let? Is there a chance someone can let DeRosa and Ken possibly know that? I guess they were expecting the live stream, to be with live stream with the boys, but live stream with Brian. I don't know. I decided to change it up, so
It's fine.
No problem.
yeah. So
Hopefully Epic will join us as well.
hopefully,
That'd be cool.
yeah.
Mickey's coming.
Okay, and we all remember the rules, right? If we're not talking and there's something loud in the background, we have to mute our mics, and we try to give everyone a little bit time to talk.
Hello.
Hey, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey.
Mickey.
How's it going, lads?
Pretty good, man.
Not bad, not bad.
Good to hear.
All
I must
right.
be listening Tom to the chat.
Rowdy says I can't get in. What time is it at? Rowdy, it already started. So if you just go to live streams with Brian and the Walking Dead chat. It's still on the Discord. Wait, what? Mikey, did you just upload a Minecraft picture?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's actually cool.
It's my boy Tom.
I like that.
Okay.
I recreated my friend Tom as a Western-looking character, and I recreated Mordecai from another series in a Western style.
I like the eye patch.
Thanks. Tom's character in Red Dead actually wears an eye patch, so that's why I gave it to him.
So, I mean, man, the Grove. I mean, like, it's crazy. There's, like, I don't know if this is like, okay, so like we'll get to it, but still, like, this episode has obviously one of the most shocking moments, and it's not just, I don't know about you guys, but for me, Mika's death was more shocking.
I have to agree, yeah.
All right, so first off, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me with for this live stream, and
No problem.
I'm not sure when the next one's going to be, as well as for Walking Dead, because next live stream is we're going to be covering over a different topic. So
Yep.
yeah, we are. So it's not going to be Walking Dead. So yeah, just to let you guys know that.
Yeah, and
It's all
actually,
about some
I'll
Wasteland.
I'll just let everybody know to the people that are listening to the chat and stuff. Brian has been kind of wanting me to get into a game for a little while, which I've actually started to play recently, called The Wolf Among Us, and he would like to
Oh,
discuss
that's
it on some
oh
streams.
hell yeah! Let's talk about that. I know
Cool,
about
man.
the Wolf Among Us,
Awesome.
the Telltale game.
Yeah, I'm just getting into it. I'm almost on the first episode, and yeah, then we'll discuss it. So yeah, it'll just be
Thank you.
like episode to episode, that type of thing.
I'm actually starting that up soon, so I'm gonna, yeah.
Cool,
I'm
man.
gonna it's almost like we're kind of catching up together.
Yeah, perfect.
Hey guys, Rowdy says that it's not there for him. Is the thing not in the group chat?
You
I
gotta
have no clue, dude.
add in the chat. Might not be in the chat. I'm not looking at my screen at the moment though.
I don't get it. How can Rowdy not find it?
I mean,
mean,
if he's
should-
on the group, he's not be able to join it.
Let's see. Oh yeah, we have 6 Oh yeah, so here we have 6 members. So maybe someone needs to invite him. If maybe that's how we can fix it. Is it in another server? It is, right? Guys?
All right.
Um,
Okay, I'm trying to figure it out here.
Okay. So, all right. So what do we have? Okay, yeah. So we have so at the beginning of the episode, we have Carol, Tyrese, and the girls, and we have Carol mentioning how like it's very interesting how Lizzie and Mika are very different. Like she says that like Mika is like sweet and
Hey guys.
innocent, but Lizzie
Hello.
is crazy.
What's up, man?
Hey,
so,
Hey,
so
Rowdy.
what happened?
Oh, we just started talking about the Grove. Oh wait, you meant
Yeah, no, I was in the chat. You made a new server?
No, well, I don't know. Like,
Different group chat,
it was,
dude.
I mean, we just had two different servers called Livestream, or live streams with, and then like I just figured like maybe to change it up, just do it here. But I didn't know that we had to invite you. Like I thought you would see it
Oh.
like right away.
Oh, well, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it, man. He didn't know.
So
You should probably invite Ken if he wants to get in.
yeah, if he comes in the chat like and says he can't get in, we definitely should. So
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so we have the characters. They're still trying to go to Terminus. And by the way, the Carol and Tyrese mentioned that, like, in the episode, constantly there's, like, something smoke in the background, like some place got burned. And that's where we see the burned walkers later in the episode. Was it ever established what that was? Like, because it wasn't
No,
Terminus.
I don't think so.
What if it was the house that Daryl and Beth burned down?
Yeah. That.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, there were no walkers there, but
I mean,
You
I
could
guess
say
it
that like the
would've drawn them.
walkers like walked into the house while it was like on fire and then kind of moved on. But yeah,
Exactly.
it's a bit of a stretch though. I'll agree with that.
yeah, because
it might just be a random thing.
Yeah, it's like super close too. Like so the fact that the characters didn't see each other, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there was a lot of gunfire happened in this episode, so I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like, I mean, it's possible, but they never confirmed it, so I'm a little unsure.
It's just the plot. The plot demands it.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. What else do we have? Okay. Let me see. Where? Oh yeah. So we have the part where Carol is talking to Mika about toughening up, how she can kill walkers, but man, just like she even says like you gotta do. You might have to kill people, and Mika doesn't really want to. And man, like Mika is such a sweet girl. Like she might be like in the sweetest characters in the show. Like, and it's crazy, but like I actually think that given more time, she would have toughened up. Like
I kind of wish that they would have had her character go on a bit longer, but I do like her death in this one because it's shocking. But yeah, she's kind of like a Sophia type.
Yeah. I was literally about to say that. She could have been like the Sophia of the show, but instead we got freaking Enid.
And then they killed her off too. So it's like, that wasn't Sophia. No one's Sophia.
Well, Mika, she was like what, 9, and she was already
No,
capable.
10.
Like she could shoot a gun.
She was 10.
Still, same thing. She was capable for her age, And I feel she definitely could have survived way longer.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Now Lizzie, on the other hand, oh boy, like
look at the flowers, bitch.
Oh, easy, man, easy language.
She'd get along with the Whisperers.
I honestly don't know. It's hard to say, honestly, because like even the Whisperers kill walkers too in certain situations. But
yeah,
I mean, and it's weird. So like with the Whisperers, they kind of believe that the walkers, they kind of knew they were still kind of dead. But like Lizzie, it's weird. She thinks that they're not sick, like Herschel did. She doesn't believe they're, but it's like she believes they transformed. It's so weird. She doesn't even believe they're dead. Like. That's what's weird about it. Like, it's definitely not like how it was in the comics. Because I mean, there wasn't a Lizzie, but like, yeah, I mean, she really.
Yeah, there was a Billy instead.
Billy,
yeah, that's true.
Billy and his brother. Didn't Carl kill him?
Exactly. Yeah, he did.
He blew his brains out, dude, all over the van.
What a savage! You see why I like comic Carl more than the show Carl? Like,
comic Carl is just such a badass dude.
Exactly. Like
Show
you
Carl
don't,
just
and he was younger.
dead.
Yeah, like I don't hate Carl. Don't get me wrong. Like he's
I
a
don't hate him
weaker
either.
character for me, but like for so long he was such a bland character. You know.
I
Like-
agree. Comic Carl is a lot better of a character.
Same thing with like it's like the same problem I had with Alicia, but I started liking Alicia way quicker than I liked Carl. Then I started to like Carl. Like, she grew on me quicker than Carl did.
Okay,
That's pretty
so
crazy.
really quick back to the episode. Oh yeah, we have the part where Tyrese is noticing the walker on the train tracks and it breaks its leg and then it's stuck and then he's about to kill it, but like Lizzie is like, sometimes we have to kill him, but sometimes you don't. And it's just like, man, it's like Lizzie, like if she survived, she would have started like a Dead Lives Matter movement or something. Zombie apocalypse.
Like
Oh my
Lizzie,
God.
That's razor.
Lizzie would hate me because I would legit just be like, she'd be like, sometimes we don't have to kill them. I'd be like, you know what, this time we do, and I would just kill it in front of her, and she'd be like, no.
Same, Dan.
Oh.
Yo,
I
who's
gotta-
worse,
It's fair just
Lizzie
to
or
kill the
Iris?
walkers as soon as they see him, so they're not someone else's problem. And maybe 2 years from now.
Yeah, that's true. I never understood in The Walking Dead why they always leave a walker, like in a car or something. Like in future seasons, how they're just like, no, let's leave it. It's like, I don't know. It's like, why leave it? It's always one of those things where it's like, it doesn't take much to kill it.
Well,
Just
why
let
risk?
just
Why
let
risk
come out
it?
of the chair. Not the chair. Let it fall out of the car and just smash its heads in with your boot. Its brains and skull are probably really fragile, to be honest. I mean, Lee from Telltale's The Walking Dead could just kill a zombie with one head of his foot. Come on.
Yeah,
He had like
But
the
that's
boot of
Lee.
destiny, dude.
that's Lee. Lee's a legend.
Yes.
Obviously.
Definitely.
He has the
And-
boot of destiny.
And whenever you watch this episode, like people, they were like, I guess like they like remember Tyrese and like still consider him a legend. And I don't know about that, but like, what did you guys think of Tyrese in the episode? Like,
Tyrese is pretty cool.
Tyrese, like in the Grove or just overall?
In the Grove.
Sorry, but
yeah, in
Tyrese
this
is a bit of
episode.
an idiot.
In the episode or as a
Listen.
character?
As a character. Well, I think he goes too soft sometimes. He goes way too soft sometimes, and he just needs to give that up.
Hashtag Martin.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes, we need a non-canon version of what Rick would have done instead of
Oh
saying
man,
Rick.
just like put Rick in that cabin, bro. That would be over in a second.
I know.
Rick would have
Oh
just
my
killed
God.
that guy and went quick shot.
With the guy in
know?
Terminus?
He would have done more than kill him. He would have literally turned him into nothing. He would have been reduced to Adam.
Or he would have
Right.
just
Especially
like
when-
used his he would use his red machete and he'd be like, I need to I haven't found Gareth yet, but I need to test it out before that. So you know what? I'll use you.
Test the
Yeah,
machete.
exactly.
Yeah.
meat shit.
Think about it, especially when like the guy threatened to snap Judith's neck.
Ugh.
Yep.
And then he's like,
Oh,
I
Rick
won't. And
would've-
it's like, no, you should be yelling, I will, no matter what. That's what you
That
should be
part
saying.
makes my stomach
Because a
turn back.
jackass, man.
Yo, what happened
threatens
to that
do
guy?
it.
Did he die in the church, or
He
did
died
we
in the
never
church.
see him
Yeah.
again?
He died in the
Yeah.
church
It
because
was so
Tyrese
dark.
was too nice to kill him.
Yeah, Sasha
Yeah,
turned him into Swiss
freaking-
cheese.
Ironically, it
Yeah.
was Sasha's sister that ended up finishing that guy off.
And then Tyrese's
Or
sister.
Tyrese's sister, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep forgetting they were brother and sister, Tyrese and Sasha.
Same.
So, really quick, all right, so back to the episode. Oh, yeah, so we discover, Carol's like, things don't work out, and then, like, 1 second later, Mika smiles and she, like, finds the grove and the cabin, and it's like, is there, like, I don't know, it felt like, did that feel off a little bit, like Carol, like, wow, I actually was proven wrong, kind of thing. Like,
It's like they have the luck of like the characters in Fear season 5. It's just like automatic like good things.
True.
So okay, yeah. So we have the adults. They're Carol and Tyrese going to go in the house to clear it, and we have the moment in the episode where the girls are outside and the walker attacks them, and man, just like first off, like Lizzie, I don't get it. Like it really does seem like she's scared of walkers because she doesn't even move or try to stop her sister from shooting it. So she's just holding Judith like paralyzed with fear. That's what it looks like.
Maybe she thinks if she doesn't kill walkers, they won't try to kill her.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
No, we stand still. I
Wasn't
won't
that
kill
like?
you. Like a
Is it just
T-Rex.
me, or is she a lot like James from the Telltale game? Because James thought the walkers were human as well.
I mean,
kind of liked his philosophy, but they just don't seem being human.
Yeah, well, James was way better than Lizzie.
I
yeah,
agree with you, dude.
in terms of a character, but I gotta give it to the actress for Lizzie. I mean, man, like
Oh,
seriously,
for real?
she
No,
did it.
trust me. Amazing. But that's the thing. Lizzie, she was meant to be hated.
Oh, Ken says, "Where's the chat? Where's the call?" Ken, if you go to try to find the server on the Discord. It's called Livestreams with Brian and the Walking Dead chat.
I don't think you can access it from there.
Can somebody
Get added to it?
Yeah, can somebody?
I don't think I can add him. I think I
Okay.
need to be an admin, so it has to be one of you.
Okay, let me see if I can find Ken. 1 second.
Yeah, but like that's the thing with like I try to deter actors from the character itself, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like
man,
like Charlie, like I don't care for Charlie, but like I have to give it to the actress, you know? Amazing acting job.
Oh yeah, the actress for Charlie's pretty good. I'll admit to that.
Yeah, except well, the only one, I mean, not Iris's actor though.
Oh no, dude. But I mean, we're supposed to like her. That's the thing. Like that's the
That's
crazy
the
part.
thing. Yeah, like if Iris was at least well written, you know.
Yeah. I mean, Iris just needs to. I'm sorry, but I think the actress just needs to bring it up a lot more.
What's that tapping
Like-
noise?
Yeah, I'm not saying like she shouldn't act. Like I'm sure like if she practices, she could get better, you know.
wait, is that Ken?
Incoming call.
Someone's trying to call one of us.
It's
I think
probably
he's trying to call on
Ken.
the other server. He's trying to call on the other server, I think. Yeah. He tried to call on the live.
We can
Ken,
probably swap
I
chat.
can't-
I sent
I
you a
can't
friend
add him,
request.
so.
Well, okay, hold on. How do I sent him a friend request. Like I tried to add him.
Oh, he has to accept it first, dude.
Oh yeah, okay. So Ken, I sent you a friend request on this page. So let me know if you can. Let me know if you see it and accept it, and then we can bring you here.
Oh my
Rowdy,
god!
you
I
just
can't
uploaded. Rowdy, you just uploaded Tom's selfie death on the page.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to upload this other picture I made, but for some reason it's saying it's explicit content, even though it's not.
Mm.
Picture views, explicit content.
Yeah, I don't know why. Because I can post it in the regular, in like Dan's server, for example, but it won't let me in like the private chats.
Yeah. Also, Ken, please, yeah, don't try to call us on the other server. Just, I sent you a friend request. Just let me know if you get it, and hopefully we can bring you here on live streams with Brian and Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Matt. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, he's added.
Okay, yeah.
There
Hopefully,
you go. Oh, there you go.
yeah. I don't know how to do that. I tried to, but
Me neither. I don't create
Gotta
these
accept your
things,
friend
so.
request, then you can do
So
it.
I think it was Dan who made the other server, right?
Yeah, I just forgot to add a few people. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
We have so many people now that I kind of forget.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, when did it start to like when did you start to get a lot of people in here? Was it just a few weeks ago, or?
Yeah, we like it was just a few weeks ago. We only had like 4 or 5 of us. Now it's like 10 now.
Really?
I
And then,
know,
like, I
it's
think,
so
like, I
crazy.
It
joined, Ken
means
joined.
me, Matt, and a couple others are the OGs of this group.
Yeah.
That's right.
Me and Ken are just the random people you don't even know who want to join in on the cool kids.
So, okay, so really quick back to the episode. So yeah, we have the part where Mika, talks to her sister, trying to get her to calm down by looking at the flowers, and like, man, that was good foreshadowing for later in the episode. You know what I mean? Like, it's like an Easter egg for later, and it's kind of crazy.
I mean,
like, oh, I was just gonna say,
wasn't Look at the Flowers? Go ahead.
I was
I'll
just
bring
gonna
it up
say,
after.
I was just gonna say, like, Mika is the younger sister, and she's like, acting like the older one, and me and Lizzie's the more immature one. It's just that's funny because we don't see that a lot in
It
series.
is.
You would just think that
Yeah.
Lizzie would be smarter though for her age. Like I know she's still young, but like compared to Mika that just knows how the world works, like yeah, I agree. You would think it'd be the other way around.
She's almost like a TV show version of Clementine, like before Judith.
Yeah, kind of.
She's just had to grow. And wasn't like the whole look at the flowers thing brought up earlier in season 4, like when their father died. I think they were like looking at the flowers.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think it was in the cell, but like, yeah, I don't get it. Like, it still is one of I think the most unexplained things in the show. What was with Lizzie's health, her mental state? Like, was it from losing her parents, or was it from something we didn't see,
Well,
or was it like something
I
before
think
the apocalypse?
she was obsessing over walkers before her father died. I think because the kids were like naming the walkers outside the prison.
Yeah, you think like maybe
Like
when
I
her
don't
mom.
think she was.
Oh,
Go
I was
ahead.
I was just gonna say, you think maybe when her mom died off screen at some point in the apocalypse, that's when it started? Like,
Yeah,
that's what triggered it?
maybe her parents just didn't educate her. Like maybe they got taken into because they were in Woodbury, right?
I don't think it's ever been stated. I think they were part of Tyrese's old group or something, because it says on the wiki they're from Jacksonville, Florida as well. So,
Oh well, let's say they
Remember,
were in Woodbury.
Tyrese was with the governor.
Oh yeah, so yeah, they would be from Woodbury then.
I don't know, because their dad was there in season 4. So, also, we didn't see Lizzie and Mika anywhere in season 3. So, I mean, if they showed them in season 3, then I would love that. But, like, they were not established characters or not even background characters in season 3. So, I don't know if I can buy that.
Let's just say they are, for example. Okay, let's just say okay, they are from season. They weren't in season 3, but they lived in Woodbury. Maybe they lived on the walls since the beginning, so they didn't really understand that the walkers were actually dangerous. So they were raised with this false belief by their parents, maybe, or by
Hmm.
other people in the community. Who knows? Maybe we'll get it. I'd love a Tales episode about that actually, like not about like Lizzie, but like about Woodbury.
Yeah, I would like to see the origin of Woodbury too. I mean, we can kind of assume we kind of probably know what happened with the governor.
There's
Yeah.
a novel about it, I think.
Yeah, but
There
that's
is.
yeah, but that's a novel. I
I
think
know,
it's
but
its
it's
own
for
universe.
the comic book. Listen,
Oh.
the novel's for the comic books, all right? If we get a live action,
really?
that'd be kind of cool. Yeah. 'Cause the novels,
Well, didn't
they
they
show
say-
what happens to Lily, if you remember who she is.
Yeah, I know. She's the she was like that girl. She's the girl who killed the governor in the comics, right?
Yep. It shows what happened to her and her group.
I know, but those novels are
after-
so bad.
I didn't
Bad-
read
I
them.
read
They're
them.
collecting dust for me.
My school wouldn't have them in the library. I asked, but they said, "Oh, it's too violent." And then a year later, they have the comics.
Yeah, in other words, it's too bad.
I can.
Yeah,
Dude.
it's so bad
I
that
love
my
it,
broke ass school wouldn't even take them. And just my high school was bad. Like in their budget, man.
Dang, dude.
Sounds
like we got a similar high school experience.
Hey, they spent. I'm not joking. They spent $500,000 on a library renovation that nobody used.
Already using gravel or parking lot or something, man.
Maybe
like, less
use it to
potholes
increase
or-
education. Like train your staff, make them more adaptable. Have more
I'd
activities,
agree with you
better
on that, man.
programs. Because
Hey.
like it was a fine school. I had a good time there, but still, they just really didn't do much for us. The food was terrible. The pizza was
Yeah.
stale.
Oh yeah, school pizza is always the worst.
Yo, like
Yeah.
literally, you pick it up a little bit, you put too much pressure, it'll crumble apart. It was disgusting.
Okay.
Good.
So,
Back to the episode now.
yeah. Thank you. So, okay, so yeah, we have the next day. Carol is in the kitchen, and oh yeah, I forgot to mention this at the beginning. Like, we saw this scene in the beginning of the episode, but just a little bit, and then, like, music was playing, and then we have Carol seeing Lizzie play with a walker outside. She calls her Griselda or something, And oh my goodness, like just the way Lizzie is playing with it. Like first off, the actress did an amazing job, but like seriously, like what in the world? Like, does she really
You can
think she's
tell
playing tag
she was.
with this?
They're playing.
They're playing. It's like
She's just playing with her friend. It's fine.
They're playing They're playing an eating game. They're
Nah,
going to
they're
have
playing
dinner.
hide and seek.
yeah, it's like if you lose, no, it's like they're playing tag. What happens if you lose? You get eaten. That's like
Pretty
okay.
much.
Yeah. Yeah, Lizzie's like, oh yeah, she wants to take me out for dinner.
Oh goodness.
Take me up for dinner.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and man, just the part where Carol kills the walker and Lizzie freaks out. I mean, she's acting like not just it was her pet, like because that's how I would act if someone killed my pet, but like a friend, and it's just like, oh my goodness, like what is wrong
Yeah,
with
not
this
to
girl?
mention, Lizzie had no
Calm
problem
down, it's
killing
just
like
some
that one
crazy
woman
trying
at
to
the
eat
prison.
Yeah, Tara's girlfriend.
Yeah, what was her name? Her name was Alicia, I think, actually.
I think it was Elisa, but yeah,
Elisa.
I think so. I didn't care for the
No, it was
character.
Alicia. It was just spelled another way.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she was. Yeah, but you can't lie. Like, I mean, Lizzie's character was really well written. Like, to make you like hate a character like that was really well done.
Well, to think she was only a seasoned character too.
Yeah, like imagine if like she just like didn't come back. Like she just like got sent away instead, and like she just came back later on as a villain or something. Like
I was
she
gonna-
was in a cult or something.
Yeah, I was gonna
kinda
ask
like how
about
they
that.
ended her story here, to be honest.
I was gonna ask
What?
that. Like, oh, Dan said he liked how they ended her story, but I was gonna ask like
Same.
if you think like, man, this felt like a when they have to decide what to do with Lizzie, it's like a telltale choice. Like either leave her in the cabin, you know, Tyrese, Carol, and Judith go to Terminus and leave her here, or kill her. Like, and part of me wonders like, what would have happened if they did leave her by herself? Like I always think
Well,
about that.
I don't think she would have survived. She would have died for 100%.
Yeah,
Well,
she would
my-
just like
well,
run
like
into
Pounder, to be
strangers,
honest.
and she would run into strangers and then like try to kill them to see if they would turn, and then she'd get herself killed at some point.
She just sees them
Probably.
killing people, killing walkers. She just screams at them, "Don't kill my friends!"
I know.
Don't kill Joey, my best friend.
I've never met them, but they're
CRM.
my friends.
CRM picked her up.
Zombies, man. Come on.
They like want to cure walkers. There you go, Lizzie. That's where you belong.
Okay, so so we have Carol and Mika in the woods, and we have them coming across a deer, and I don't know. Okay, so has anyone ever been hunting? Do deers actually let you get this close? Like
No.
ever?
I mean,
They don't.
I've been hunting,
Sometimes
but I've never.
I've almost been that close to one once.
I've never killed anything. But yes, I've been hunting.
Well, Mickey, me and you will be in different areas then, because boy, they just run away as soon as they catch sight of you over here.
Oh no, I'm real quiet when I walk, dude.
Well, same.
Man, like after seeing like when I go back and watch this episode, like I'm like, good CGI deer, because we all know what happens 3 seasons later.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. Freaking that deer, like it literally looked like a freaking like PNG image, like a PNG GIF or something.
Yeah,
It was so freaking bad. Like whoever did that needs to be fired. I'm sorry.
Like weed.
So yeah, later we have we have Lizzie taking a box to the walker on the train tracks, and she feeds it a mouse, and just like, oh man, it's just what is like I was
That's
losing
a
my
tasty
patience.
mouse. We could have ate
Poor
that,
mouse,
Lizzie.
that poor mouse, man. Like,
Yeah,
No.
poor mouse.
Listen, that was a perfectly good mouse. We could have ate that,
Yeah.
Lizzie.
We could play
Yeah.
Mousetrap.
Daryl could have used that.
Could have
okay,
like ate it.
okay. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure a mouse is not going to feed a human being that well.
You coulda
Just-
gave
Oh
it the
no, it
skid
can
mark.
feed a human being if they're desperate enough.
Especially when
Yeah.
he eats an
And,
entire snake just 2 episodes prior.
It could have fed skid mark. They should have just kept it around, and then once they give it to Dwight, and then he gives it the skid mark.
Oh man, I can't.
Nice.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so yeah, we have the part where the walkers are coming, the burned walkers now. Great special effects by Greg Nicotero as always, and
Man,
man,
for sure.
just watching this scene, like the fact that there's, oh man, like the part where the girls scream, and you have Carol and Tyrese running, and the part where Mika gets trapped in the fence, and I'm just like, I'm on the edge of my seat when I watch this because like I was literally like on edge. I was thinking like Mika was going to die here.
Yeah. Didn't Lizzie kill the walkers there though? So it almost feels like she will kill them if she has to, right?
It's so weird. I don't know what it is. Like I really thought that was going to happen too, or like, like she might relapse again in season 5 or something. But I thought like this episode she was understanding it. But like,
Yeah, Carol like noticed it like when she was starting to shoot the walker, and she's just like, okay, what's going on here? Like, pick one.
I think I noticed this again while watching it. I'm like, man, I think Tyrese is missing every shot he fires.
Tyrese, improve your aim.
He's getting outshot by a little girl.
I can hit them.
Oh yeah, he got outshot by a 10-year-old girl.
Yeah, that's sad. I mean, Lizzie was what, 13? Mika was 10?
Yeah, something like that, I would say. So
yeah, that was dark.
Oh yeah, we'll
that was
get
a
to
dark
that.
episode. Holy crap. Yeah, let's continue. We'll talk about that scene later.
Yeah, so we have Carol and Tyrese talking about living in the house, and Tyrese mentions how he still is not over Karen, and how she was murdered, and obviously like I really did not expect Carol to confess this episode, like because I guess you can see it's kind of bugging her, like how it's hurting Tyrese, like how it still hurts him. And okay, so we have so this is the part. Wait, what was that?
I don't know where you are, dude. I think you're in a different country. I'm at state.
What?
I'm confused
What are
now.
you guys talking about, dude? Get back to the stream, please.
I mean,
Okay.
we're in a different country from you, Mickey. I think. I mean, me, Dad, and
Nah,
Matt.
we're both in the same country, which is America.
Yeah, me,
Yeah.
Matt, and Rhodey are in Canada.
Yeah,
Oh, never
Canada
mind.
gang. Canada gang.
Never mind. I
Yep.
thought you guys were in America.
I'm not Canadian.
Okay, so we have the big reveal this episode. Carol and Tyrese are, still walking, and I did not see it too when I first saw it. I knew something was wrong, and they start running up to Lizzie, who's just standing there, and then when I see the bloody hand and her blood, the bloody knife, I knew it happened. Like I was shocked. Oh wow!
Yeah. My
Yeah.
my jaw just dropped when I saw that.
Think about it. And I felt like she just killed some random person. She killed her own little sister. So
That
Me,
is
it's
so
when
messed
she's
up.
like, "Don't worry, she'll come back. I didn't hurt her brain." It's like, "Oh, you psycho."
yeah, that was like when Carol was like, "Yeah, it's over."
I know. Man, Carol
Do
just
you
stayed
think-
like in the act though, as she usually does.
Yeah. If I can bring something up, like, because Judith was there, if Carol and Tyrese didn't show up, do you think she would have killed Judith?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my
Well,
goodness!
she said, she's like, well, Judith can change too. I was just about, and then Carol interrupted her. So I'm like, wow, okay then.
It's like, I'm sorry, you were about to what, Lizzie? Like when I watched that, I'm like,
A
are you,
baby.
I would have been standing there and I'd be like, no, finish that sentence of yours there.
Like, I wouldn't have killed her, but probably what I would have done is I would have brought her in a cabin. I would have tied her to like something, and I would have just left her some food, and I would have left.
Yeah, but how
What I
long
would've
can you
done-
do that though?
Okay, what I would have done is something really fucked up. All right. So there's something that I did in a series of mine that I hope right, which is Crafting Dead. Yeah, none of you probably watch it, but in one of the scenes, my character holds character. It's very similar to Lizzie here, really close to a walker, and starts screaming at him. Is that your friend? As the walker's trying to bite off their face for a few brief moments. I try to scare them so bad they won't want to be near walkers.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. Regardless, even if I could snap them out of it, I just couldn't risk letting them stay with me.
That's what you need to do. You need to find a way to like make Lizzie scared of walkers, but unfortunately, she's so psycho. I don't think she could be.
Yeah,
Threaten the
like
shooter. Say straight up, if you're not gonna get over walkers, I'm gonna have to put a piece
That's
of
well,
lead in your skull.
that's the problem is that well, we all know Tyrese doesn't have the guts to even have the thought in his head to say that, let alone actually say it.
Oh, hey
do you
guys.
think Tyrese would have killed Carol if he found out early on about Karen's death? Like back like
Probably.
right after? Yeah,
Because he came
well
close even
Tyrese
here.
yeah, Tyrese was like way more sadistic in the comics though. Like when he killed Julia's boyfriend.
Yeah, you mean cooler, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Both.
Yeah. Hey guys. Please. Don't forget. If you're not talking or if there's no noise in the background, to mute your mic. Because there was like
Yeah,
noise.
sorry about that.
All right.
Thanks.
No problem, man.
Yeah,
So
well, just if there's anything.
okay. So really quick back to the episode. Yeah, I mean they literally tried to stop Lizzie, and then the way she just points the gun and is like, just I want you to wait, and it's just like, oh my goodness, like it's just absolutely crazy. And it's like, yeah, I'm thinking at this moment, Carol realized that I should never have given this girl a gun. Yeah, but anyways,
Yeah.
um,
The Rosa has a question. He
Oh.
said if there was a Walking Dead battle royale with every single character, who would win?
ooh, that's tough. That's tough. Okay, you would
I
have.
think Daryl would
Is
win.
that counting
He's
fear?
ruthless.
Obviously, Scott.
Oh,
Oh my god. I think we should just go with main characters. Like if we're like series regulars.
I feel like
Michonne has a machete. I mean, not a machete, a katana.
Daryl,
I mean,
I think
feel
Daryl.
like Michonne would do pretty good too.
Well, yeah,
I think-
it depends. Like if we're just talking Fortnite, like let's say Fortnite for example, where there's just guns all around the map, then maybe Michonne. It really depends, you know.
And realistically, I'm pretty sure they would not want to kill each other. But if they had to, I think Michonne would win.
It's all a game. It's all a game. They wouldn't actually
I'm
die.
talking about if they're playing Call of Duty, dude.
Man,
like-
Commonwealth is really advanced.
so like battle royale. Like, are we literally talking about all the characters fighting, like in a
Yeah.
deathmatch?
Just like
Play the
me.
game of Call of Duty, dude.
Every single character.
That's insane. Like I cannot, my mind cannot process something like that. That's just insane.
Yeah.
But like,
I think it just
it's tough. Like if Rick was still around, I mean, would we consider him? And
yeah, I think we should only consider characters who are still on the show. Let's just limit it only characters who are on the show right now.
I think Carol would. I
Daryl
don't
would kill
because
some
Carol
people,
doesn't
dude.
really have like a. I don't know.
I think
I'd
Daryl.
say-
Daryl or
probably.
Carol.
Daryl or Negan?
I
Oh,
think
Negan
would
would
go
kill
more
him,
towards-
dude. I'm sorry.
I would go to more towards Daryl, to be honest. I mean, Negan's tough, but like I feel like at some point, I feel like Daryl would just kind of do a little bit better.
hey, it'd be
Well,
funny.
Daryl's better with a gun.
Daryl, yeah, but Daryl's not experienced with guns. He's
I don't
he's
think
always
I've
more
ever
hand.
seen Daryl ever use a
He's
Yeah.
got
gun.
those two knives.
Hey, it'd be funny. Daryl and
Doing all that war.
Daryl, it'd be funny. Daryl wins the battle royale. He thinks he's got everyone, and then all of a sudden, he gets stabbed in the side by Kyle because he didn't even know he was in the battle.
Yeah. It was like he just like looking up at Kai, like, who are you?
That's what we'd be wondering too. We have
Oh
another
my
question.
god.
Who is this person in the thing?
Just Ken, don't acknowledge it, okay?
Wait, who's tapping?
Who's the best Walking Dead leader? Who's the best Walking Dead leader?
Oh,
Really good
wow.
Figured it
question.
Iris.
Rick.
Iris.
No,
She's not a
shut up,
leader.
Ken. No.
She's not a leader.
I
Yeah.
think Rick. It's obviously Rick because Rick is one of the only. I'm not gonna say
Come
only
on.
people, but I think he's the most willing to sacrifice himself for anybody who deserves it.
Rick, yeah.
Crap.
I mean, Rick would have died instantly
Daryl would
for
probably
Carl.
leave them.
Hey,
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah.
Rick would lay down his own life for him.
My camera won't shut off for some reason. You know how to do? Do you know how to fix that?
You should see the camera icon on the thing at the bottom.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
do
not
you-
pressing stuff.
Okay, yeah, there should be like a turn off camera. Share your screen.
Worst case, leave and join back. Worst case.
Okay,
Yeah, that might work.
sounds
Yeah.
good.
It's really tough to say who's the best leader because, like, wait, what's okay, yeah, it's really tough to say who's the best leader because like Rick, throughout for a good chunk of the show, I would say was the best leader.
I feel like
Maggie
it's kind of
took
unfair.
too
He
many
is for me.
Maggie
kinda
took too many
Rick.
vacation days to count as a leader because she totally ditched her leader responsibilities for a good while. So yeah, not Maggie.
I think in
Maggie, oh,
badassery,
get out of here with Maggie.
I think Jesus was pretty good because he's like, I mean, because he's kind of like just a leader
eh,
type person. He'll give everybody a second chance, but I feel like
yeah,
I don't know.
Hey,
It's
I don't
always
think
going to
we
be
saw
Rick
enough
for
of
me
him.
because he always is like he's the one that led the group from the beginning to pretty much like when he
Yeah.
left. He was always the one that was running things.
I mean, think about it. If it weren't for him, Alexandria would be gone.
Well, that's the thing I always say too, is that I always say, like, I've said this countless times, is that Rick, if it wasn't for Rick and wanting to bring everybody together during the time skip in season 9, like, look what happens. He leaves and then the communities are separate. He brought everybody together.
Yeah, like
I
Without
hate
Rick,
when
Alexandria would have either fell to Negan or the Walkers.
Agreed.
I
Or
hate
the
Name with
wolves.
Hilltop.
I mean, I don't know if it's doing much
Scenarios where,
better
like-
now. But
Yeah,
they're
Hilltop
not
is,
gonna
yeah.
get rid of the Whispers.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad he's here though, because I mean, think about it. Season 9, the first 2 episodes, they were about to have a full-on civil war with the Saviors again.
yeah,
That was about to
totally.
break out. If
Yeah,
Rick wasn't
except
there,
they had a battle off screen during episode 4
yeah,
that never
that's
finished.
I'm sorry, but that's one thing I really hated. Like, why the hell can we not see that? You know?
That's
I don't
one of
know.
my biggest gripes with season 9.
Especially-
So I didn't you see
When's
it
the
in
last
episode
time we
5?
had a gunfight on The Walking Dead?
I know.
Dude, it's like guns
Season
just
8,
don't
I
exist
think.
anymore.
Season
Yeah.
8.
I know, right?
Like,
Bullets are easy
I
to make than The
understand.
Walking Dead.
They're too
I
loud.
mean-
They're just too loud.
yeah, I'm sure we'll see it again with the like the whole Commonwealth and like the CRM since they have weapons. But why can't Eugene just start making bullets again? You know?
Eugene, you're
Then
smart.
you run out
Make
of
bullets
you
again.
run out of stuff. They probably ran out of
Big
stuff.
brain,
Plus,
man, I
guns are
swear.
too loud.
Especially in the Whisperer War, like Christ. Like I know it's like 10 years in, so it's all like because I think in the comics we were 4 years in the Whisperer arc.
Just want to
So
say,
guns
if
wouldn't
we have
be-
machine guns and we aim for the legs, the Whispers will get torn apart by their own zombies. Because if you shoot with a
Yeah.
leg, they're gonna be like, ah, and then get eaten. You know?
Unless you can stay really quiet or just shove like a freaking or gag yourself while you're walking.
Pretty much.
But even then, they would still hear it because you're still gonna grunt.
Hey guys, just want to finish the episode real quick. We got
Yeah,
some
we're almost
questions
at the
in
end.
the chat. Okay, so
Awesome.
all right, so yeah, we have the part where Tyrese is telling Carol all the things that happened, like how they found the dead rats back at the prison, how just everything, how Lizzie, is just not there, and man, just the way Carol is like contemplating what to do, and then you see her cry. It's like I think that's when she knows what she has to do, and it's like
Yeah.
man, and we have Carol
Hey, Brian?
taking. Yeah.
Can I eat on stream or is that a no-go?
Wait, what?
Can I eat on stream or is that a no-go?
I
mean,
can you
I'm
mute
eating
your
chicken
mic?
wings.
I mean, can you
Okay.
mute your mic and then like you can eat but can you mute your mic
Yeah.
and then like when you want to talk you can just stop eating for a quick second and just
Yeah,
say
yeah,
something.
no
quick.
worries.
Okay, great, thanks.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Enjoy your meal.
Heck yeah, dude. You too.
So
Yeah, and then I'm done.
okay, so yeah, just a part where man, the fact that Lizzie is like she doesn't. Okay, so we have her. No, she knows that Carol's mad about something or like not comfortable with something, and she thinks it's because she pointed the gun at her, and it's like, wow, it's like it's so backwards with her. Like if Lizzie didn't do the dishes, but Tyrese died or got eaten by walkers, she would be like, I'm sorry I didn't do the dishes, Carol. It's like, no, that's not the issue. It's like it's so backwards.
I'm sorry. I chainsaw murdered all the children at the prison.
Oh,
I didn't.
oh goodness, yeah, that. Oh, boy.
Yeah, or no, that's what happened. But she's like, I'm
She
sorry.
sounds like the
I'm
kinda-
sorry I didn't show. Sorry, go ahead.
It's like the kind of character who'll be like, let's say she kills about 30 people by accident with a machine gun, but she thinks you're mad at her because you didn't wash the laundry.
Yeah.
Or you
Is
got
it just me,
Exact same
or
thing.
yeah,
from what
definitely
I've seen, Lizzie might suffer from autism, I think.
autism.
Autism. I know, because isn't that like sometimes that can cause you to obsess over certain things?
Maybe.
'Cause I
She was
know
just had
I'm
mental
friends with people who
problems.
have it. Like, I don't know, maybe a little bit, but it's never been confirmed. Like, I think the only
I know
character who has
people with
autism
autism and
is
they don't.
Eugene.
I know people who have autism and they don't act like that.
Well, I don't know. It's because it's a large spectrum, you know? Like, I haven't been around enough to know, but I think Lizzie is definitely a possible candidate, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, Eugene is autistic, I think. I think they confirmed that.
What? How is it?
Yep.
I don't really know that
Yep.
much about people who have that. I just
Yeah,
know I have friends who are like that, but they're kind of like introverts. They talk a lot, I guess.
yeah. I mean, if you're autistic, it doesn't mean you're introverted. It just means, like, I don't know. It's such a large spectrum, you know? There's so many different kinds.
And,
But anyway, let's just get back to the episode. We can talk about it after if you want.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, man, just okay. So yeah, we have the moment where Lizzie's crying. She thinks Carol's mad at her because she pointed the gun at her, and man, we have Carol just telling her to look at the flowers, and then she
Oh
quietly
man.
pulls her gun out, and man, we get the gunshot, and the fact that they kind of show it at the distance with Tyrese, they show us Tyrese's reaction. And they show us like literally Lizzie going down, and so I forgot that like they actually showed it.
They did, but it wasn't like if this was on like HBO. That's when they
Oh,
would
we
like
would have seen
really
that.
do it bad.
Well, we're seeing a bullet go through
Want
the
to know a fun
face.
fact? They originally wanted to put Walking Dead on HBO, but they rejected it because it was too graphic. And then a year later, they get Game of Thrones.
The one thing, I don't think HBO would have done everything better. I'm just saying that in terms of like filler, I feel like they would do less episodes a season, and I feel like they would actually make a better product when it comes to less filler.
Yeah, but I don't think I think if Walking Dead was on HBO, we wouldn't have Fear the Walking Dead. We wouldn't have. I mean,
No.
honestly,
Yeah, but who cares?
we wouldn't have World Beyond. At least we wouldn't have World Beyond.
I mean, the one win about HBO though is that we would have the Walking Dead would look amazing budget wise.
It would.
Oh yeah, and the fights would be. Imagine all because I think you mentioned this in a previous stream. Imagine All Out War on the Game of Thrones budget.
Oh, I know.
Crap, dude.
Like imagine because I got a whole The Long Night vibe from the Battle of Hilltop. Imagine if because I'm sure Battle of Hilltop would been an entire episode on HBO.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah.
That could have definitely been the best episode of the franchise.
I'm surprised
They would try to
didn't.
make that feel like The Long Night, episode 3 of season 8, like where it's just this non-stop battle for all this time.
I'm not gonna lie. As much as I hated season 8 of Game of Thrones, The Long Night was actually a good episode in my opinion. Besides the whole Arya thing, which was bullcrap. Besides that, it was a really good episode.
Yeah. I didn't watch Game of Thrones. Well, I ended up watching it a few months ago, and I watched the whole series. And I think season 8 is definitely probably the worst season, but I think all the other seasons were phenomenal, and I don't think season 8 ruined it for me.
Season 4 is the peak of Game of Thrones for me, though.
Well, because I think season 6, that's when they stopped following book material.
Yeah, I think
Daenerys actually in the books. I don't think she turned evil, but they were foreshadowing she was.
She's 13 in the books.
Okay, yeah, guys. Just wanna. Okay, I don't know who posted that or. Anyways, just wanna.
What the frick?
It gets stuck on.
Hey, literally, as you were posting, I was making a John Marston skin, dude. Go check in showrunners.
All right.
Can we remove that image?
It ain't bothering.
I think the person who owns the chat.
Yeah, you can remove it if you want to.
You guys want to hear what I think? I think
what do you want to remove?
The image on the bottom.
Which image?
The snowman thing?
Wait.
The snowman one, I think is what people are talking about.
Oh yeah. It's just I don't know, it's just kinda weird. but also it's not
just get rid
Walking
of
Dead.
it.
It's also not Walking Dead, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't think
Agreed.
I don't think I can get rid of it.
You should be able to if I mean, it has to be Dan because he's the owner.
Wait,
Yeah,
Dan.
it's not letting me like delete it either, which is weird. 'cause
Hold
I'm
go
the one
like
that created it.
hold
Freaking weird.
hold K, then you should see a delete option. Unless maybe it's because it's not a server or something.
It's not my
Hang
server,
on.
so I can't do that.
Well, that's not a big deal.
Okay, DeRosa says, Scott, if you aren't going to lead these people from the Saviors, then I will. Yeah, DeRosa, we know he's a Scott fanboy, but I mean, like, I get it. A lot of people are for some reason, but I just don't. I don't see the appeal. I just don't get it. Like, in terms of Scott, I'm kidding. Let's see. And he says Rick kept a lot of people alive. He's the GOAT, greatest of all time. Yeah.
A lot of people, they
The crap
did
is that
again get a
noise?
lot of people killed.
What?
Never mind.
He saved a lot of people, but at the same time, he did get some people killed.
What?
Definitely.
What?
Hey, guys, if you're not talking, please mute your mic. If you're talking to somebody else, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Where did I leave off of? Okay. He says DeRosa says I don't know if there was a better option than killing Lizzie. I mean, besides killing her or leaving her there, there's not really anything
I
else.
think someone said to scare her. I think that would have been the best way, because then she would have saw that they're not friendly. I don't know who, but I think that was probably the best thing. But I think she killed her sister, so I feel like it was like a no going back at that point. Did something before that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But Carol had to do it. It was like to protect Judith. I think mainly it was for Judith.
I personally wouldn't have done it, but I probably would have. I mean, I probably eventually would have did it.
I mean, I said earlier, what I would have done is I would have tried to snap her out of it as much as possible, and then I would probably tie her to something, leave her some
Exactly.
supplies, and then leave her.
I
Even
feel
if
like
she's out
they
of
didn't
it.
even try. I feel like no one even really tried to help her. They just said, "Don't do that." No, Lizzie,
Well,
bad
they
dog.
couldn't risk it.
No, they definitely couldn't risk it. But like as soon as Carol like brought her out there to like shoot her, though, I'm just like, oh man, is she gonna do it? Like I honestly was watching it and I'm like, there's no way she's gonna do this. And this is what made this episode like memorable, because I didn't actually think she was gonna do it until she did, and then I'm like, oh wow.
Easily like one of the darkest scenes in the franchise, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
I don't think they've ever done something like that ever.
It's
Usually
definitely
The
up there
Walking or
with.
AMC is kind of scared to kill. Well, I don't think kill, because I heard, I don't want to be spoilers, but I've heard in the comics they do kill a lot of babies, but they don't really
only
do that in the
Judith.
show.
Wow.
I think
only
that was
Judith.
a humongous mistake.
Yeah, it was just Judith.
Well, I think they killed Rosita's baby, but I guess she kind of wasn't like.
Well, the baby
I don't
wasn't
think
even
she was
born.
conceived.
Yeah, the
but
baby wasn't even born.
I guess.
Yeah.
I feel
That
like in the
still
comics,
counts.
Judith
Baby
could still
doesn't
be
exist
alive.
yet.
Well, I mean, it exists,
Yeah.
but it's not. It's not it's not 100% the same, but it means close.
I
But
think
yeah.
Judith could still be alive because those people from the governor, they like stayed in the prison, and then like Judith didn't even. I think Judith might have got shot with Lori, but I don't think that happened. I think that she probably just suffocated up under Lori, but I think they could have still saved her. But I think if she was alive, they would have like something by now. So she's probably dead.
Yeah, I 100% believe Judith is dead in the comics. Lori landed on top of her.
Definitely.
She got shotgunned by
Yeah.
Lori was holding her. And
She got blasted
I don't
half
think
by a
there's
shotgun.
no
I don't
question.
think any human could survive with that, let alone an infant baby.
I was gonna say Lori's dead, let alone the baby.
Yeah, like there's no way that a baby could survive that unless like Judith is made out of freaking titanium.
I was gonna say that baby would be like that. You'd want to protect that thing forever.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't get
yeah,
why
definitely.
Not protecting it. She got her guts blasted out. The baby got torn in half too.
Gosh,
Yeah,
she
that's
hasn't
Okay,
gone
yeah,
dark.
right.
That's
guys.
freaked up.
Let's move on to
The
something else,
girl who
please.
killed them would have became important, but then she just disappeared forever.
Yeah,
Well,
the governor was way. Go ahead.
You killed
oh,
the governor too. Yeah.
I just wanted to continue with the episode in the chat.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks. Okay, so really quick, Doros says if The Walking Dead was on HBO, it probably wouldn't be around anymore. That is true. They would have ended it
Yeah.
like way sooner, like they did with Game of Thrones. They like rushed it, and they would have wanted to end it. But like, I am so curious how like an alternate world where HBO did The Walking Dead, how it would have looked.
I
know,
bet
Also,
they
who
would have
they
done
would
it
cast.
exactly like the comic.
Yeah, because I doubt we'd have Andrew Lincoln or
There was
Yeah,
another
which-
person that was gonna
Honestly, I
play
would-
Rick before Andrew Lincoln.
because I
And I
think they
remember
probably would
when
have
Rick left.
casted.
I remember when Rick left the show. The person who was originally gonna be Rick was like, "I would have never left," something like that. I don't remember who
Yeah,
it was, but
I mean, there's
like
no.
I think they.
I mean, they could have still got Andrew Lincoln. We don't know what would have happened, because
I
like
feel
Yeah,
like
well-
HBO though, like HBO casts like actors that are already famous, where AMC like a lot of the Walking Dead actors are famous because of Walking Dead.
yeah,
like I
this is
feel
like one of the first shows where like I literally know none of the characters from other things besides, and even Michonne. It's like she was in like Marvel movies, but I saw her in Walking Dead before that.
there's only a few. Like I mean, Alicia didn't care. I knew about her before Fear. I mean, I didn't know this till a few days ago, but Samantha Morin from Max and Ruby.
Samantha, who's Samantha Moore?
She's the one who
Alpha.
played Alpha.
Yeah.
Who's that? Max and Ruby?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Played
Yo,
Ruby?
Ruby was played by
What?
Samantha Morin. I'm serious.
Yep.
What?
Straight up.
What did she
Yeah,
play?
Dan, I think it was you told me this. Thank you for ruining my childhood.
What did she play?
Oh man, yeah, I know. Dude, I just couldn't believe it when I heard it. I'm like, what on earth?
Me neither. I thought you were messing with me, man.
I don't think it was me. I like because I was gonna say I don't think it was me that said it, but yeah.
It was
what,
you,
the
Kate, or
kid-
Matt. Oh, it was
the
Matt.
kid who
Well,
plays-
thanks, Matt.
The kid who plays Alton was in Bubble Guppies, if y'all know what that is.
Alden?
Like he
Elton?
played
Oh,
one of the
or Elton.
characters in. Oh yeah, Elton. I forgot his name. but
Oh,
he's in
Elton. Well,
World
yeah.
Beyond.
Well, I know him from Gumball, not Bubble Guppies.
Yeah, well, he was in a lot of like famous cartoons.
Guys, why are we talking about like cartoons?
yes, can you please
For
focus?
real.
Also, where's that music coming from?
Scooby-Doo.
Where's that
I
music
have no
coming
clue, I don't
from?
hear it.
Well, there's just one thing I want to say about the
I
HBO
forgot to
thing.
mute my mic, my bad.
I feel if HBO did Walking Dead, we'd probably have more like we actually have like Game of Thrones actor on Walking Dead. I think like some of the actors from Game of Thrones would be on the show.
I bet it would have been
Oh.
exactly like the comic book, my man.
Yeah, until like
Probably
maybe
a lot more.
Yeah, I think
Still
it would have
around the
been like
end.
the comics more. Absolutely. I mean, the budget would have been
Definitely.
better, but like, who knows if they would have had the same actors or different actors? I mean, there's no way of knowing.
Yeah.
Mine
My
been
actors
having
would
this
definitely be
series so
different.
long.
You can only,
Because-
I mean, you can only wish. I mean, I like the main show, but I feel like it would have been better in HBO's hands, though.
Send you guys a picture of someone who I think could have played Rick if he was 40 years younger.
I'm kind of worried that HBO would have kind of ruined The Walking Dead. I mean, maybe not, but I think the one advantage HBO would have had is less filler in their episodes. I feel like they would have done
They
that
would
well.
I think they
But
wouldn't
I-
have been as
I-
creative though. I think they would have stayed
But-
extremely true to the comic book.
But I think the problem is since like they catch up quick, they probably would have caught up to the comics way faster than the main
But
show
lads,
did.
take a look at this guy. If he was 40 years younger, he could play comic Rick.
No,
What the
No.
heck? Actually,
What?
no.
He kind of does look like him though.
Looks just like
in a
him.
way,
His
yeah.
hair's
like
blonde
old
though.
Rick,
He's from the 1970s.
like the early
He's real old now.
early comic Rick.
That's Robert.
He's got the
Redford.
look.
Definitely.
That's a good movie, by the way. That screenshot's from
It's called Jeremiah Johnson.
a masterpiece.
Really
Never
good.
seen
We
it.
actually watched
Never
it.
seen-
I think it was. Man, it's about a few months.
Watched it around October, I think.
It was a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Really quick, the guy
Be
who
right back.
actually, I'll mention it later. But so really quick, back to the episode. We have, so we have the part of the episode. It's nighttime. Lizzie's dead now, and Carol, she just puts the gun on the table and she just flat out tells Tyrese, "I'm the one who killed Karen and David." But and it's like
Tyrese just got the gun and shot her in the face.
comic Tyrese would have did that, I think.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And it's
I
like
would have rather had Sasha than those kids, to be honest.
Wait, if I'm correct, didn't Tyrese and Carol hook up in the comics?
they did,
Yes,
yeah.
and then she killed herself because
I try
Yeah.
to block
freaking
that
God.
out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but how many people did both Tyrese and Carol like slept with like a lot of the characters?
In the show or comic?
The comics.
Well, I'm not even that far in the comics, so I would like if no one spoils it. But I know, like, I only stuff I kind of knows that Carol kills herself and Lori dies. But I do think
Yeah.
Carol did that because Tyrese was like with Michonne, but I know, like, from reading the beginning, I'm kind of like at the Herschel farm part, but I do know they like obviously like each other, or she likes him.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
is why Carol
So
is
what
the
were
way
you saying
she is?
about Tyrese and Carol scene? Carol was telling Tyrese about Karen and
Yeah.
David.
Yeah, how she killed Karen and David. Obviously, most people wouldn't know who David was, but yeah, they would have.
Oh, David.
It's like
Who the frick is David?
I know.
Exactly.
I know the name, but
It's just this random guy from the prison that never had any screen time or never even had any dialogue, for that matter.
Is that the dude that Carol burned?
yeah, along with
They
the
should have
girl
at least
Karen.
gave them. They should have at least made us like them instead of. That's like
Karen
never mind,
had
doesn't matter.
some development because I think she was in season 3. So I think Karen had some lines, but
Well, David just wasn't even a character like that was on screen, which is crazy.
I mean, neither was Karen really, but at least Karen had lines.
Well,
That's true.
I don't know. Like they got a reaction out of me when Karen died. I was at least like, oh, that's sad. But like David, I'm just like, wait, who's that other guy?
Yeah, because Karen had a thing with Tyrese, so
Yeah. She had a thing with Tyrese. David did not. On the other hand, he didn't have a thing with anyone.
yo, he didn't have a thing with Tyrese. I thought you were gonna say that. I was like, wait, what?
No, he didn't. He didn't. Let's drop it. Okay, so just a part where. So, what did you guys think about this? First off, okay, I will say Chad Coleman did a great job here as far as the acting, but still the character kind of felt off to me. Like, but because I'm still picturing comic Tyrese when I'm seeing this, when I don't know why, I just can't picture TV Tyrese as something else. So, but I'm sorry, I'm just saying that like. Oh, okay. I was just saying that he still did a good job acting here. Like, but I was expecting more comic Tyrese. So, what did you guys think of this scene? Really quick.
I'm not gonna lie. This is an unpopular opinion, but I did not like Tyrese in the show at all, and I already like him so much more in the comics. And I'm barely even in the same as Dale. But Tyrese in the show, in my opinion, was just boring to me. He didn't.
Oh,
He never really. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
want to
still
point
Especially in
like
this
something
him.
out about the
episode.
comics and the
Yeah, go ahead.
show characters like what Tyrese what he's talking about. In the comic books, Rick gets closer with all kinds of characters. It's not just one character. He gets close with Alan, Tyrese, and some other characters. But in the show, it's only really Daryl and everyone from season 1 he gets close to. And that
Yeah, the others he doesn't
really
care
gets rid
about.
of character development.
All those characters were from like the beginning. I think Morales is supposed to be Alan. I would have rather them do that instead, because Morales looks really similar to Alan actually.
Yeah, don't even want to talk about Morales. What they did with him was just insulting.
Well, no, it's just pointless if you ask me personally.
They brought
It
him
was just
back so
like,
people
oh,
could
people
shut
meme
up.
about it. People are memeing about this. Let's just bring him back.
I think what they could have done with him is could help them, but I feel like Dwight was already doing that. It kind of would have been too, like, I don't know what the word, repetitive, I guess.
Yeah.
I wish they wouldn't have killed him though.
Well, I guess the actor didn't want to come back full time.
Which actor?
For Morales.
Yeah, Morales.
Oh yeah.
It's like, then why
I
even
bet you they
cast
just
him?
called him and he just wanted a quick paycheck, and they're like, "Yeah, okay, just do this quick scene, get paid."
Or
and
there was
bye."
like, oh hey, we're like we just did like our 100th episode. Let's do another callback to season 1.
It's
Episode
unnecessary, to be
2,
honest. They already had enough callbacks in season 8, to be honest. They had
yeah,
some
like
like
it was
decent
fine.
lines.
It
Like
was
they
fun
had
without
decent
it.
lines that were kind of like, like references, and then also they had that Carl opening scene, or not the opening scene, but like one of the first scenes in episode 1 of season 8 as well.
I think
Yeah, if they
Tobias
kept
makes
him
more sense
around.
to come back because
Yeah,
he
if he
kind of
just
knew
stayed
what
around
was
longer.
happening.
Carl should have stayed around longer. I don't understand it.
Oh, 100%. I may have not loved Carl, but he should have stayed. Like I think season 9 Carl, I would have started to really like him.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely. 'Cause,
At the
like,
same
Henry just
time,
felt
do
so
y'all
out of
think?
place.
Like I
I
didn't
feel
hate
like
Henry, but yeah, I agree.
do
He's just
y'all think
boring.
Henry would have been killed? Because I feel like at that point he mentioned like what would Henry? I think Henry probably would have had like a cool storyline, but it's just okay. Here's the thing I don't get, and I because like in the show, him and Enid were extremely close, and I know they did this in the comics as well. But I just feel like why would Carl go for this other girl? And he's like, because I'm pretty sure him and Enid would have been most definitely 100% been together if he was still alive. So I don't think he would go after Lydia. They probably would have
That's
like
interesting.
Oh,
been like,
wait, Ken. You know what I would have done? I would have done a thing where after the time skip, Carl is in his 20s now, and I would have had it where off screen he proposed to Enid, but like actual proposed to her, but she wanted to go to the hilltop and help people, be the new doctor, and she just had to take a break from the relationship or something. And then that's why Carl and her have a little bit of tension, and then he starts going with Lydia.
I think
And
she
then
That
still
makes
should have
more sense,
died too.
actually. Yeah.
I think she should have still Enid should have still died so Carl could like kind of feel bad in a way, I guess.
Yeah.
But I
No,
think
I
they would
think
have did
personally
that.
they killed off Enid only because Chandler Riggs wasn't on the show.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I
I
think
didn't.
if Carl stayed, I don't think they would have done the 6-year time jump. I think like they would have just done it maybe a year or two after Rick left.
Yeah.
I
Like
mean, that's
maybe
they,
2 years.
It's just good because Carl already like because like right now he looks kind of grown, but at the same time
Yeah.
he still look the same. I guess. I think he should have
Imagine
cut his
season
hair
9
by then though.
Carl, post time jump Carl, 6-year time jump Carl, he finally doesn't have that freaking mop on his head.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the
they
haircut.
could have like cut his hair or something. That would have looked cool.
I swear you could freaking pick him up by his
Still
legs
had
and mop
long
up the
hair
floor with his
except for
hair.
Rick.
oh man.
Oh man.
So really quick, yeah. So at the episode is pretty much over. I mean, we have Carol and Tyrese. They leave the cabin, and just the way it
I
pans
do
over-
like the over voice of Carol though, because she said this to Lizzie back in episode 4, like about how like one day she'll change or something, and it's like, yeah, nope.
I mean, she
I mean, she
did.
wasn't
just not-
wrong.
Yeah,
She,
she
she
did.
wasn't
Just
wrong
not.
in a way.
She just changed in the worst, unimaginable way ever.
Yeah.
You guys know a theory I have. You know how
What?
James was like the walkers are alive. I feel like because scientifically, the whole purpose of zombies being alive is their brain is still kind of alive, right? It's just like I feel like the people
They're just
who turned into
dead,
zombies,
but
I
they're
feel like they're
think
like still
their
conscious.
their brain is alive, but their consciousness isn't.
The brainstem
It's
is
like
physically
their
they're
eyes.
alive, but mentally they're
When you're
dead.
dead, you can't like you have no like of the five senses.
You're dead. Your
And
eyes go
eyes kind
white.
of change
Rigor
color.
mortis
Yeah.
sets in after
Yeah.
a certain amount of hours, and then eventually depletes.
Yeah, because I don't think as a walk you would be conscious as a walker though.
Yeah, I
don't
want to
think
say
you'd be
something real
conscious.
quick, lads. This may disturb
Go-
you, but whenever you die, you
Go
release
ahead.
your bowels. All right. So
Oh,
whatever you
boy.
do,
Oh God.
don't take off any zombie pants. All right.
Oh
wait.
no. Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
If we go
I mean, that
further
is
into this,
true.
I'm
That is
ending it.
actually that's a scientific fact.
If we
Yeah,
go
it
further
is.
in
You
this,
release your what?
no,
Yeah.
just guys, let's just drop it before I have to end the chat.
Before this- yeah, Brian's channel just gets freaking age restricted.
I was just messing around, but it is a scientific fact, though.
I
It is
know,
though.
I know,
Okay,
but
let's drop it, guys.
yeah, definitely. So DeRosa says, "Hey, Rowdy, she would probably hurt someone else if Lizzie was tied up.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean
Did
that
you have to say it like that instead of just saying leaving her?
wait, what?
Just
She
forget
didn't
it.
deserve to be left
I don't know why
behind,
you just
though.
said if she was tied up. I don't know. I just find the way he said that was weird. Yeah, I
And
don't
he
think
says,
like,
oh, he
killing her
said-
was necessary though.
yeah, he
Because
says
she
there
was
was
like
no
a
other
kid.
option.
She didn't know better. So
Nah, killing her as dark as it is, it made total sense.
it made sense, but I feel like at least myself, I don't think I could bring myself to do it.
I probably it's different. Like it's a baby. Like if Judith wasn't there, then yeah, I would have tried to help her. But just I'm not gonna risk a baby's life, my life, and someone else's life for this kid
Yeah.
who isn't just in so much denial, which isn't her
Yeah, like
fault.
if I had a kid, yeah, if I had a kid in the apocalypse and that happened to me, yeah, maybe it'd be a different story.
You know what's crazy?
That's
Like,
what I hate. I hate
oh,
when like in the game with like Carlos and Sarah. It's like, why do you not just teach her? Like
oh,
teach
Sarah.
them stuff.
Oh, Sarah. um,
Oh, Sarah, dear God.
Best character in The Walking Dead, hands down.
said no one ever. Said no one ever.
No one.
You know what's great? Okay, can you guys imagine what how she would have reacted if she found out Carol stopped Mika from turning? So that's why I think
Who
there
would have
might have been.
murdered her?
Yeah, that she would have flipped.
Sorry.
Like killing a walker was bad enough, but stopping her sister from becoming one of them, she would have thought that Carol killed her sister when she was the one who did it.
Yeah, in a way.
So yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly. Yeah, because like in her eyes,
Mika
putting
was
someone
such a likable
down.
character.
Yeah, for real. So
I'll
like,
be right
I
back.
feel
Use
her
that.
character wasted opportunity. Maybe she could have
I don't think it's
injured
wasted, but I think it was. I think it was like a good. It's like one of those It's like one of those deaths where it's like you're sad that it happened. Like Herschel, his death was sad and all that, but I think it was like done well, and I think Mika's death was still done well. But she had so
Yeah,
much
like
potential.
maybe Lizzie actually tried to kill Mika and injured her, but like Carol would arrive, and be able to stop her.
They
But
should
then
have
she'd be
had
like,
one of the other kids from the prison. Then, but he should have just killed her.
yeah, maybe like because I don't think we ever saw some of the other kids in the prison ever again.
Yeah, because like when Lizzie and Mika shot Terrell's like girlfriend, you see two other kids running off, and if you look it up, they're like still like unknown.
Yeah,
They're never
so yeah,
coming back, obviously.
it could be interesting if it was just one of them, and then
Brian a friend request.
Lizzie dies, but Mika becomes like a main character, and she could have been like the TV version of Sophia.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that could have worked. It would be weird though, because like there is a bit of an age difference between Carl and her though. So I mean, it's only 4 years.
She was like 10
Not-
and Carl was like
Not
12.
really. I
there's
mean,
just 4
actor-wise,
years.
maybe, but Carl was 13 at the time.
No, 14.
Lizzie was 13, I think.
No, Carl was
Carl
14.
was 14 when he died.
Oh, yeah, but I'm talking about this time, like where this scene happened. I think they were both about a year or less.
No, season 4 to season 8's only a couple months difference. Like
Really?
2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks
which
to Scott
when you look
Gimple.
at Carl, you're just like, yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, it's the actor.
Ugh.
Like,
And
if anything,
Gimple.
they could have just recasted him, like for
How
season
did
9.
all of that happen?
They
in 2
could
months?
have,
That
but at
is
the same time,
insane.
I feel like it would be painfully noticeable.
I don't
Plus,
think it would have.
I mean, Chandler Riggs is old enough to play, an older Carl. I think
In his 20s?
he should be playing.
Well, he's in his early
he's like
20s
21 now. Yeah, think about it. He was like what 10 years old when he started on The Walking Dead.
9.
I think 11, but yeah.
When he died, I think he was 18 or 19. So
Yeah.
he was like 10.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, so I'm trying to think what we were talking about. So, oh yeah, DeRosa says, what if AMC didn't care how brutal The Walking Dead is? So, like, I wonder
Dude,
which
that'd be
Wouldn't care.
awesome.
That kind of, I was gonna say that kind of would be good.
well, like, which scene do you think he's talking about? Because, like, as far as brutality in The Walking Dead, is there a moment
It's
where you're
already
like,
so
oh, they shouldn't have?
bad.
But was there a moment where in The Walking Dead show you were like, why did they censor that?
I think the
Fat Joey.
Many times.
Yes, definitely Fat
that
Joey.
for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, why did
definitely
you want
Fat
to see
Joey.
him die?
I guess one thing here, like, I'm not saying this is something I would have wanted, but I feel if it was on HBO, Walking Dead was on HBO, they definitely would have had nudity.
Oh yeah,
Of
that's for sure.
course.
'Cause I don't think is there any nudity on The Walking Dead? Like, has there ever been a scene where we saw a
There's been
character?
Nah,
when
There
man,
was
not
like
really.
not really, no. I mean, there has been some, but like they don't show it. That's the thing.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Daryl was
which is
naked
fine.
with
I'm not
that
saying I have to
black
see that,
shadow on
but
it. I do.
On
Be
HBO,
nice,
it's
'cause it
just
adds
like
to
an
the story.
automatic.
Yeah,
I
but
I
if
really
you're
don't
talking
can't.
get
about
why shows and movies
brutality,
do it anyway.
Oh, I was just gonna say I can't. Besides Fat Joey's death, I really can't think of instances where they censored something.
Well,
That
actually,
yeah.
there was another one. It
Destroyed
kind of.
Winslow.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Matt just read my mind. I'm not joking. I was just about to say that.
What
Say
did he
what?
say?
Winslow.
Oh,
Winslow.
Winslow.
When he like starts like
Winslow.
when Rick starts like stabbing him, like they just show Rick. They don't show the actual stabbing.
Oh yeah, that's
Who's
true.
Winslow?
The Walker. Jadis's
Oh,
Walker.
that. Yeah, I thought that was. I was confused.
I
But yeah,
think
that's.
Spencer's death was probably the most goriest like thing they've ever done.
Well, the
Ever seen on
unfortunate thing is
television.
that after the Glenn and Abraham death, they got a bunch of backlash. So they're just like, okay, we're gonna have to tone it down. I'm just like, oh, come on,
They
man,
killed
really?
like how they kill Spencer was like
Come
almost
on, dude, it's a
just as
show.
worse.
No, I think
I
Spencer was
think.
fine, to be honest.
I think another one. If they were to think about brutality, maybe we would have seen the decapitations for the Whisper Pikes.
I didn't want to
We didn't
see
see it
that
in the
at all.
comic. We
We
didn't see
kind
it
of
in the
did see
comic.
it, but I didn't want to see that.
Exactly what Brian just said. We didn't really
It's
see it
so
in the comics,
sad.
so I feel like they just
That would
kinda
have
wanted
like
to
been
make
Yeah, I
so.
guess.
comic
What I
book.
wish they would have did is they would have found the bodies. I would
Right.
rather them do that. I did not want to see
Yeah.
Henry getting his head chopped off and saying Carol. That would have been too sad.
You know,
Yeah.
like, you know what would have been the most unfortunate, like, or the thing that's like kind of unfortunate about the Pikes, though. This is another thing that's disappointing is that it's like they do this, they add this just for the show. Like they make Sadiq do this speech, and it's supposed to be so sad. But I'm just like, when I'm seeing them like fight to the death in their final moments, I'm like, this would be sadder if there were bigger characters in this. I'm just saying.
Yeah, can you
Agreed.
imagine
Still
if it
like
was like
Daryl
It's
Glenn?
still-
there, maybe.
Can you
It'd be
imagine if it was
sadder.
Glenn?
Oh,
I
I know.
think they're
Like
kind
even
of
just Ezekiel, I think would add to it. To be honest.
no
The
because
only one
Ezekiel
that
is too
was.
likable.
Yeah, the only one that was big was really Tara.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
Which
I
is,
think
like
I
kind of
think because I
minor still.
watched people's
Yeah.
reactions to it, and they were like, I don't know. I think they mostly screamed because they were like, "Oh my God, it's about to be Rosita," and then it wasn't. But when I watched it, I
Yeah.
didn't know anything about the comics. And Enid, I think Tara's was like so like surprising to me.
In my
Well,
opinion,
like,
it should have been
honestly,
Rosita.
I know that Henry is supposed to be the one that kind of affects the characters the most because they have that Carol scene and stuff. But like, I'm just like, honestly, in terms of like impact on the viewers, Tara should have been last. To be honest.
I think Tara was the most surprising, but Henry was the most saddest.
Mainly from
like
Carol's
a kid.
reaction.
I don't like. I love Kari Payton's Ezekiel. I do, but I'm just like, imagine what that would have looked like on TV. I'm just saying.
It's
Yeah.
true.
don't know
They
what
didn't
they
do
did
anything
with it.
wrong.
Brutal.
Do you think if they put Ezekiel on the Pikes, Henry would have survived?
I think
Of
so.
course, but
Yeah,
I
which
think it
is
would have been
I mean,
kind
I
of
don't
like
really care about
Carol.
Henry surviving, to be honest, but I just think Ezekiel would have an impact.
Agreed.
Well, I think I feel like both Henry and Carol would be on a warpath in season 10.
That would have been
Exactly.
fantasy.
know.
You could at least add to it.
Yeah.
I think
And not
Henry. I
make
don't
Carol
know.
such the big like focus on like revenge.
Enid's
Yeah.
was. I think Enid's death was so. I think that's even more surprising than Tara's because like she's not as big as a character, but it was still surprising because it's like. I think during the con before, everyone was kind of on edge, but then it's like you just forget that it showed what they show the characters a lot because they were showing Enid, Tara, even like the teens, they were showing them a lot, and we just like kind of forget that
Tara
we know
was
something's bad's gonna happen.
like Tara for me was more surprising because they did the whole like Gabriel and Eugene thing, and like they asked like if you happen to see her, can I speak with her? And it's like, oh, Rosita, and it's like, oh, it's Tara.
Same.
It's like what? Like I don't know.
They
Tara
did that
got me more.
because in the comics you can see dreads, and I think they did that to make it think it was Michonne, but it was actually Ezekiel. So I
Well,
guess they tried to do something like that.
They
Michonne
build it
was
up for the
there
last
though.
one to be like the last character on the Pikes is supposed to be somebody that like crushes us, and I'm like, that didn't do anything for me.
I don't think there was anyone else who like crushed because Ezekiel. I feel like even for the people who don't read the comics, Ezekiel's death was kind of would have been just extremely predictable.
Like I think
What is that
again,
noise?
you know me how I feel about Rosita. I think she should have been on the Pikes personally.
Oh,
I think she
I
should
do
have
like
died.
Rosita, but yeah, I do agree.
I think
That
she should have
been
got
my one.
Andrea's comic
I
death.
just can't stand her. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong, the
should-
actress for her is great, but I just can't stand the character.
Well,
I think she
especially in
should have
season
got
9 with all the
Andrea's comic
relationships
gift.
they were giving her.
Yeah, that's one thing. She's
They
just
make it
and
seem
she
like
just
that.
doesn't do much. I'm sorry. Besides the whole Beta versus Rosita thing, when's the last time Rosita did anything significant since season
I
7?
mean, the war.
I
Well,
mean, yeah, like
each character
that
can't
that's true.
always do things.
To be honest, like in season 9 though, like I just like I know it's supposed to be like a wow scene when she says that she's pregnant, but I just laughed out loud when she's like, when we were having fun before Gabriel, I'm like, holy, like you got Eugene in there about to try to talk to you. You've got Gabriel
I
back in
know.
Alexandria, and now you've got Sadiq. Like what?
Yeah,
Also,
that's you see why I don't like Rosita,
like
and not to
Sadiq.
mention, hey, I love Eugene, but like she literally was gonna let Eugene like kiss her when she's in a relationship with Gabriel.
Oh, that's ridiculous. But I feel like
Like,
she knew that he wasn't, but I'm just like, man, she still took that chance. Like,
what the heck?
Hey, Epic.
I don't know why they didn't kill Ezekiel.
hey, Epic.
I mean, Gabriel.
Hold on, me go.
We can't hear you, man.
Epic, what? You good, man?
Was that Epic?
Wow, we got everybody on the everybody in the chat, like in the group is on call right now. That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's actually guess what? It's actually going well.
Yeah.
Hey,
We can
what's
hear
up,
you, man.
Epic?
Hello?
Yeah, we hear you, man.
We can hear you.
Hello?
It's good.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
For the rest of the stream, do you want to play I don't know, some kind of game? Like I post a picture and we play who's that character, kind of like how Pokemon used to do it.
Yo,
Sure.
yeah, like who's
on,
that
man.
character? And we can maybe do
Who's
some
that
other games
Walking
after or
Dead
something.
character?
Like, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, but let's make it a bit more tough. It can be any character from any show.
I was gonna say, unless it's Kyle, I probably know it because I've watched the show like a million
I
times.
mean, we know who Kyle is, but
Well, I didn't honestly until Brian mentioned it, so maybe he'll
what
get
if we
on this
do
one.
like a quiz also? Like one of us will just take turn asking questions and we'll just see if we can answer them after.
Okay, you guys ready for the first character? This is just a test. I'm gonna see how well you guys are doing. with
Okay.
this. Okay,
All right.
hold
How
on.
many? So should we just say we want to answer, or do we just say it, or do we type it?
I really don't know.
Let's type it. Let's type it actually instead of screaming out loud.
I type it would be good.
Okay, hold on. Now, I want to make sure I don't make a mistake when I paste it. So let's try this.
Who?
Who is that?
I know he's from Fear.
Let's see.
Oh darn!
Who is that?
I have no clue who that is.
I see. Wait, Brian, is this like a named character though?
Oh, he's from like season 2 with the like pirate people. I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know he's a pirate. He's one of the pirates.
Frank the
The homeless guy.
Oh my
This
goodness!
is like Abraham.
You guys want me to tell you?
It's Abraham's cousin.
You guys ready? You guys ready?
It's Abraham.
Yeah.
Sure.
Abraham.
All right. This is Tommy. He's from the Alexandria construction crew back in season 5 and 6.
Oh, that's
It looks like he's on a
those
boat.
walkers coming at them. That's why.
It looks like he's on a boat, like from Fear.
If you want to think.
What? I hear
I know.
SpongeBob or something. Oh, also, Tommy, he was the guy that got eaten by walkers on the road. And Rick, when he was talking to Glenn on the radio, running back to Alexandria, Rick killed the walkers, eating him, and cut his own arm. Do you guys remember that? Rick injured his arm and stabbed
Oh,
him.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that now.
That's kind of why I picked this character, because like he literally dies off screen, and all Rick does is kill the walkers, and just like you probably didn't even know his name, but he just goes like, just stabs him in the head.
Okay.
Brian, you're going
Okay.
like full like Z-lister characters right now.
Yeah.
C-listers.
Freaking. This is even worse than Kyle.
I know, bro. Dude, we're gonna have so many characters that Brian's gonna put on here that are gonna be like legends now.
Maybe we should take turns. You know.
I would, but like I don't even.
I
Like,
want
we
mine
just pick a
turns. I
random
post some
character that I
characters
didn't
you
even
guys might
know.
know.
Yeah, I'll go download a few, and yeah, I'll
I vote
do
for
this one.
turns.
Okay. Let me.
Y'all like sending pictures and we have to guess who they are or where they're from?
Yeah, we got to guess who that character is.
It could be from any
How?
genre. All
How
right.
can we guess from this dude with a blue? Never mind, don't matter.
I mean, the face and
Abraham.
everything.
It's
Listen,
Abraham.
that's Frank the homeless guy. He lives out back.
He actually looks like Abraham. No, he doesn't. What am I talking about?
He's Abraham's cousin, Frank. I told you.
Hello?
And he's homeless.
Yeah, Epic.
Yeah, Epic. I have a feeling Epic can't hear us.
Yeah, because he's not really talking.
Could have his mic, muted. Not muted. But really low audio, you know.
You know what? Hey Dan, do you want to post a character? Do you want to give it a try?
All right, hold up.
I mean, I could do it if you can't find a character. Just
Here, Brian. Do one more, and then I'll get another one ready.
all right.
Yeah, me too. I'll try to be fair with this one, but I think you might be able to get it.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try and pick a character that is like very.
I'm just
difficult.
gonna pick characters who don't even have names.
Well, yeah, the character has to have a name, man.
I mean, if they're in the wiki, yeah, they have a name. Like, so if you go on the wiki, like they do have a name. So hold on.
Well, some of the characters will be referred to as like Alexandrian 1, Alexandrian 2.
You guys remember the girl Sasha got mad at the like party in Alexandria?
No.
Like when there was like a
I-
party and like Sasha, like this girl was asking Sasha something and Sasha just like got mad or something.
She didn't have a name.
Yeah, but it says she died in the bombing of Alexandria.
Yeah, a lot of characters died. Like just random characters like Barbara's kids.
Yeah.
But Barbara didn't die for some reason. Barbara, when she was in like the little thing, she did not look sad at all. Realizing I guess she didn't know her kids died, but she's a bad parent, to be honest.
Man. Sorry
Not
guys.
like they knew that was gonna happen or anything.
I'm still trying to find a character, but I guess I'm just having trouble.
I'm trying to find one too.
Oh, I think I got one. Let me think. Okay, I think I have the character. Just give me a second. Okay, hold on. I'm starting to get it ready. Okay, file, save. No, not save. Okay, guys, ready?
You know what, honestly? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully this works. Hold on.
Oh, I know him.
That is. Oh my god, I actually know him.
I know who he is.
Bruce.
I know who he is, but I don't know his
Bruce.
name.
Yeah,
You have to
here's
know the name. You
episode.
guys have to know the name.
Alexandria.
Is
Oh, I
it
know.
Bruce?
Bruce.
I'm not gonna type because I know this guy, but I don't know his name.
Bruce?
Yes, exactly. That's the same thing with me. I recognize him though.
I think it's Bruce, right?
No, Bruce is
The
another
one-
guy.
I'll post one after, if that's okay.
Oh yeah, sure.
This one I think
Jimmy.
you might,
Is his
it's not
name
like
Jimmy?
one- this character is like
No.
more. I guess it's another like just random one, but like it's more
Nah,
recent, so you
not
might get
really.
it.
What do you? So this character was like in season 10.
Okay, guys, no outside noise, please.
I bet.
Is it Negan?
What? That's
How is
not
that
Negan.
Negan? How
Ken.
is that Negan?
Ken, come on,
Bruh.
man.
I don't know.
Uh,
I think it's Bruce.
Vegan ripoff.
oh, okay. Okay, I want to give each of you. Okay, wait. I want to give you guys each a guess, not the name, on what show he's from, and what season.
Well, he's on the main show. I know that.
I don't think he's in Fear. That
He
makes
was.
no
I
sense.
believe he was an extra when Rick and them got to Alexandria.
I was gonna say he's in
I think that's when
Alexandria,
like he was about to die, but it looks like they're outside.
Just disappeared.
Well, I think my guess is that there's not really many outside nighttime scenes in Fear.
No, he's in
Yeah.
the main show. I've seen him a few times.
100%.
Yeah, it gets
Yeah.
the
Just
season.
there.
I think it's The Walking Dead main show, season 6.
As
Okay.
soon as Brian says the name, I'm just gonna be like, "Yeah, I've never heard that before."
Okay,
Is
you
it
guys
Yeah,
ready?
Deadpool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
from a fan series.
Okay, his name's Kent.
Oh, dude, I have heard his name before.
I don't
Oh
know
my
Ken.
God.
I don't know, I can't, but he
Okay,
was
you
like
guys
in
ready?
the hilltop.
You guys are ready for this one?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Let's see if you can get this one. This is a more recent one.
World
I don't
Beyond.
know her, dude.
Oh, I
She's
know.
from World
I know
Beyond.
where
It's
this
Wor-
character's
Right.
from.
She's World Beyond, yes. I will
Yeah.
tell you that, but what's her name?
It's in the pilot
Her name is
too. I'm just forgetting
Bethany.
her
Wait,
name.
why
Her
does it
name
say?
is Bethany.
Wait, why does it say
It's
Walking
not
Dead
Bethany.
season 8? Why does it say Walking Dead season 8?
That's mean.
That's what I said.
That's mean.
I just said that earlier.
Oh, okay.
Her name is
Sometimes
Bethany.
those are real mean, lads. Should I?
Hello?
Is it
Can I hear
is it
me?
Iris? Is it Iris?
Yeah,
I
And
think we
she's,
hear
like,
you.
white?
Did you just say if that's Iris?
No, Iris's friend.
No.
I think that's what someone said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, you gotta get her name though.
She was in the crowd. I know that.
I-
Like, she was in the
Bethany,
crowd when it was like
Beatrice,
Republic
Michonne, Daryl. I don't
something.
know.
I
Wait,
mean,
Daryl-
hey, this won't help, but she is dead.
I don't see this woman
Well,
having
yeah.
any facial hair
All
like Daryl.
the people in World Beyond died. Okay, I didn't watch World
besides-
Beyond, but like, did CRM just
So
kill
sorry.
all the people that were in that community?
Exact for no reason. They executed Order 66.
Hey, why?
Except for the kids that got out.
60.
I don't think Hook. I don't think
I'll
Hook
give it.
knows.
I'll give it
so I
another
think-
like 30 seconds, and then I'll say her name.
Is it Norman Reedus?
John.
I'm joking.
Yeah, that's
John-
not Norman
John-
Reedus. She doesn't have any facial hair.
Is her name Gabby? Gabby.
Okay, you want to hear her name?
Yeah, let's just call her Gabby.
No.
Okay,
no,
her name.
no,
This
still
girl's
missing.
name.
Gabby.
Her name. Oh, okay. Her name is Jan.
Oh, I would have
Let's
never
call her
guessed
Gabby
that.
because that's easier to remember.
Jan.
I just
I've
thought
never
maybe
even
you
heard
could
of
get.
this character.
Okay, I mean, I don't know. Like, I saw her once, and then like, she was like, got 2 lines, I think, in the whole episode.
Guys, the problem with this game is
The
that
whole
you guys are like picking like pretty much like extras.
Okay,
Of
guys.
course.
Let's,
Pick
okay,
any
no
But you can't.
extras.
I mean, like, what? There's no one else. Like, you don't know the girl who was with Beatrice. Like, I don't even remember her name. But I think she died in the shootout. From season 9.
We don't know.
Yeah.
We didn't even see it. That's the terrible thing.
Well, yeah, if you look it up, like Rick in episode 5, you can see her as a zombie.
What
doesn't
I'm
even
gonna
look
do
like her.
is I'm gonna get actors from The Walking Dead. I'm gonna use them from different movies to see if you guys recognize them real quick.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
a
actually
good idea.
yo genius.
Wait,
Yo, I would actually honestly be down in the future to play like video games with you guys, like some online games,
Oh,
like
hey guys,
Scroll.io or something.
yeah, I actually have one more character.
I
If-
wish Telltale could make. I wish Telltale could make like a.
All right,
I think
here's your
Telltale's
first one,
extremely good at
lads.
making
You
games.
should recognize them. We all know and love them.
Oh
Norman
yeah, I
Reedus.
know who
Norman
that is.
Reedus.
Yeah.
Boondock.
that was easy.
I was just about to say Norman
Yeah,
Reedus.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
kinda
got
hard.
it. Yay!
Hey guys, can I post a character?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
go ahead.
No,
Wait, who said no?
nobody. I don't know who
Uh-huh.
said that.
I said
Uh-huh.
go ahead, dude.
Okay, hold on. I'm getting it. Okay. Oh, I know the
I was-
character.
Oh my chat is. All right.
Wakanda forever.
I think I know. I think maybe.
Who is that?
That's
I
epic.
don't know him.
Stop the process. He
seen him.
doesn't know.
Is that
Wait a minute.
is
it
that
Bob?
Morgan? Is that Morgan's son?
I think that's the guy from Woodbury.
Is that like
Actually,
Dwayne?
it
Is that
could be
her
Morgan.
Dwayne, Dwayne.
Oh darn! What's his name?
Hey guys,
Oh, Michonne. Is it like
Yeah.
Michonne?
that looks like
Bob.
the guy from the governor's group.
Hey
Hmm.
guys,
It is.
hey guys. Epic is right.
And
Thank.
Yeah, but what's
Congrats,
his name
Epic.
though?
how would we know that?
I
Oh, I
mean,
knew
His
he was
name
Wait a
from
minute, I
is
spelled
Liverpool.
Blueberry
Machon wrong.
Soldier.
What the fuck? My
dude,
autocorrect
language,
messed
Oh,
up.
I know which
language.
one it is.
Marchion.
Okay,
Marchion.
Brian, I know which one it is. I know which
How do
one
I
it is.
pronounce her
I
name?
don't remember his exact name, but is he
How do I
the
spell
guy who had
Machon?
like the little dreads, kind of?
Yo, people are
doesn't-
gonna be so confused when we're watching this stream.
Uh,
Like
I,
after.
I
Yeah.
think that's the guy from season 4 who died in the prison, and Herschel stabbed him in the head when he was a walker as soon as he turned.
Oh,
Say.
Is it that girl who? I mean,
I
not
think
girl,
his
but
name was Jacoby.
is it like Morgan's son?
All right, I corrected it. There you go. I spelled it right this time.
okay. So I've gotten a million questions.
Governor Group Extra 5.
By the way,
damn.
Epic, just to let you know, your camera's on.
Yeah.
Oh, wave at you guys real quick.
Sean looks like an elderly woman in the comments. Oh my god.
Hey, man.
Okay. Do you guys want to know?
Shown?
Yeah, I
What?
think that's
Yes, please.
Jacoby, the Jamaican guy from season 3.
Jamaican guy from.
Jamaican guy? What?
Jamaican guy
No,
number
I meant,
55.
Is it Lee
There
from The
was a
Walking Dead?
Jamaican
It's
guy
Lee's cousin, Ed.
died and turned, and then Herschel
It's
stabbed
Tommy.
him in the head once he became a walker.
No,
Wait,
no.
what?
That was Dr. S.
I was gonna say that's Dr. S from the prison in season 4.
Okay, you guys want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
All right. So this is Paul from Woodbury. He got
Yeah,
killed by
never
the
would've guessed
governor.
that.
He got killed by the governor in the season 3 finale. He also gave that line to the governor: "We're done fighting for a hole with a half dozen psychopaths living in it. They can keep it."
I was like, I know exactly what you're talking about. I just didn't remember his name, but I remember how he looked. Didn't remember his name. He had like, I don't know. I don't care. Who cares about him?
Yeah,
who
that's true.
cares
The
about
governor.
that guy? Poor
I
guy.
think we'll probably like find an Oceanside extra and look at movies they've been in and just send a picture.
An Oceanside extra. There's like 1,000 of them. Oh man.
Yeah, like I swear.
I don't even know any of them.
Oceanside probably has the least amount of like named characters of any group in the whole show.
And it's one of the biggest communities. Like,
There's
it's
only
so
like
weird.
2 left.
It's one of the biggest
There's, like,
communities.
There's only
Cindy,
like 2
Rachel.
left.
Well, Cindy's
there's,
not
like-
there anymore.
Only 3.
Think about it. There's like
She
four.
is there.
4 in total I can think of.
Oh,
Like,
Jules, Cindy, and Cindy are the only ones
yeah,
that are
there's
alive.
Jules, I forgot about Jules. But yeah, Jules, Cindy, Rachel, Tanya, and Beatrice.
Hey, Brian,
Yeah, I bet.
why do you think
Tanya and
it
Beatrice
is
died.
slowly killing off the women of Oceanside, the one
Uh-uh.
from season 7?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that, Epic? I
Are we
didn't
just
get all of it.
turning our cameras on?
Why do you think they've been slowly killing off the main, girls from Oceanside, the ones we met in season 7?
I mean, great question, Epic. I mean, they killed. Okay, so they killed Natanya in season 8. Then they killed Kathy in season 9 off screen. She was with Carol when Jed attacked and the Saviors when they attacked. Nobody knew who she was. Man, she would have been a character to do. And then there was Beatrice in season 10. But I think they're trying to, show that, Oceanside's suffering losses too. They're suffering one person a season, and there's like hundreds of them. Like, I don't know. It's
Yeah,
Really? I'll be honest. I don't know why Oceanside even exists.
I don't either.
No, this is why I think it should have been cut out from the show completely.
I mean, you did it in your rewrites, so.
Full.
I-
Gimple just
You
tells
spoiled
how
the
powerful
rewrites,
to do what
man.
he wants.
No, I'm just kidding.
I think Epic. I think that they just want to remind us that Oceanside exists, that they still have losses once in a while, but they're not doing it right.
They need to kill off Cindy because they're never going to be able to have her come back. That's the problem.
I don't think they should kill her. I think they should just make her appear like every few episodes. Because then we do that. They come up
Yeah,
so many
think about it. Literally, there's probably like.
That's what I hate about The Walking Dead. They've killed off so many characters. Glenn and Carl. I still just hate.
They had to
them for
kill off
doing
Glenn,
it.
or else Negan's appearance wouldn't have much meaning.
They could have done it with just Abraham's death.
That's what
Yeah.
I like.
I mean, I
It
gotta
would've had
agree
enough
with
of
you.
an
I love
impact.
Glenn, dude.
Yeah, but
I
that
would love
wouldn't
to
have
see Glenn reach
affected
old age.
that wouldn't have affected everyone. Abraham's death wouldn't have affected everyone in the same way, and I
No,
think
no,
Glenn, the
Rosita
reason
would be
why
real sad about it.
Glenn dying would have worked. It's just the way
death would have
Gimple
been
did it was
saddest.
so dumb.
Yeah, just Glenn in the lineup or just Abraham. Like they only should have done one death there.
I think both,
And
because Abraham's death wouldn't have affected anything, and then it's like Glenn, the reason why Steven Yeun didn't like he didn't like he wanted to leave. Well, he didn't want to leave, but he didn't care because he felt like his character didn't. He literally said this himself. He felt like his character wasn't going anywhere anymore. He was just like the moral compass
Nah,
and all that.
man,
So he
if
felt like
Glenn died
his
later in
character.
season 7, it might have worked. But the way Gimple did it, it was just so dumb and pathetic.
yeah, it was just for shock
I
value.
would have had no reason to want to go to war, to be honest, because Abraham wasn't. It would have just affected. It would have affected them, but not as much because they didn't even know him like that. And plus, like Rick doesn't really care about anyone besides like the people from season 1, like someone said earlier.
It's kind of
It
similar to
scared them
Carl's
more than
death.
they cared.
Carl's death didn't work.
Carl's
because
death,
of the way
Rick
it
would have
was
killed.
done.
I like
But
that again.
Carl's death was like worse for the
It's
story,
done.
though. That's the thing.
Fight. No.
Yeah,
No
Carl,
fighting.
like,
Oh,
I
sorry,
feel
Brian.
it's bad enough to kill
Carl's death
Glenn,
is.
but to kill off Carl a season later, just really,
I think
he could
season
have done
7
a lot
and
for the
8
show.
was so ridiculous with the deaths. They killed off 3 extremely major characters in one season. They killed Sacha Abraham, then they killed off Glenn.
And then Carl. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
That was just so sloppy. Having him get bit off screen, episode 6, and then revealing
Yeah,
it
like,
at the end of the mid-season finale, then revealing it in episode 9 how he got bit. So messy and just.
Yeah,
I
Dude, come
agree.
on.
I
man.
remember the promos. They were
His
like
death was
the end of
insulting.
I remember the promos for that episode, and they were like at the end of the episode something shocking, like
Yeah, I
that will
remember
make
that.
like they said something you would remember, like and
Yeah,
I
like
was
the
so hyped
moment,
for
like
it.
everybody was.
I thought it was gonna be Morgan's death, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Hey,
But no,
hey, guys.
I
Yeah,
knew
I thought
it
it was
wasn't
gonna be
Morgan because they
Morgan's
were
death,
talking
but
about because they knew they talked about the crossover to Fear, so we knew Morgan was gonna live.
Yeah, that's true. I hated that. And guys, let's be honest. We all, at least the most of us, wish that Dan's version of season 7 and 8 was the canon, version of the story.
Yeah, like, it's
The
way
thing
better.
I- the thing I
rewrites,
don't
Dan. I just
mind-
haven't gotten the chance to.
I
mate.
don't mind.
Oh, no
The
problem,
thing
man. I'd
about
love to hear
season
your
7,
thoughts
I
if you
don't.
do.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Yeah, Epic?
Yeah.
how do you guys feel about $9.99 gaming?
990. Oh yeah, I remember.
I
Oh,
don't
I
watch
know
him
who you're
anymore.
talking about. I don't watch him anymore.
Me neither.
His voice annoys me, to be honest.
Does he play Roblox?
Only watch like Dan's videos and like super entertainment videos, and I forgot who else. I don't watch.
Really
I don't
now,
remember the other guy.
I only watch Dan now. Really, a lot of the Walking Dead
Because he's the
YouTubers
only
are
one
not
who
that
doesn't.
great.
Y'all know George Drake? He is so embarrassing.
Oh God, dear God.
George Drake just does too
Carol's
much
death
clickbait for me
confirmed.
personally.
Can't with that guy.
Yeah,
Carol joined CRM War, something like that.
Yeah,
like,
it's
so
annoying.
it's so random.
Clementine crossover.
Like what?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, guys.
He's the
I
he's
would,
the Mr. Bosses for the win of The Walking Dead.
Agreed.
guys, I would pay millions of dollars to see Clementine join the show. If they did that, I would love, because I know I feel like it would be a bigger chance for her joining in the comments.
I
But
don't like George
if like
Drake.
her and AJ or something were in the show, that would be cool.
George Drake literally made a video about Glenn returning and that they're doing a Glenn movie.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's definitely
like,
alive.
what?
It's like, okay, then.
That made me
Guys,
question.
Looking good,
his,
Glenn.
like-
I like the new haircut.
They just put him back together with super glue.
He's alive.
Please, no, guys. Hey, guys. What do you think about the new teaser we got?
Intelligence.
What do you guys think about the new teaser we got with Maggie, Daryl, and
The one for Fear or the one with Maggie? Oh, Maggie.
the one with Daryl and Maggie. Dan did a
It's
video
so
on
quick that it doesn't do much.
It's weird.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah, it was really short. Like, okay, I saw Kelly and Jerry there too, but like, it's like where is the legend? It's like give him some screen time, AMC. You know, right, guys?
By the way, I seen the
So
thumbnail
right.
that you guys were talking about the Grove. Amazing episode.
It was epic, absolutely. This is one of the best bottle episodes ever, and one of the best Carol episodes. I mean, just
My favorite Carol episode though is either No Sanctuary or JSS. Those two are a little bit better for me.
Yeah, I know.
So they're all great.
That whole look at the flowers thing is just so iconic for Carol.
But the thing is, No Sanctuary wasn't really 100% a Carol episode.
It was
Well,
great.
It's like centered.
Just
I
like what
think-
her character did in that one. But I guess, yeah,
Yeah.
you could say like maybe JSS was more of a focus.
Yeah, definitely.
The flowers line is very iconic for Carol.
It is
I
epic
think-
For sure.
It's so
I think-
iconic.
It's one of her most memorable.
Oh,
It's just too
Right.
bad how bad her character is in the recent season, though.
yeah, it's so iconic that I'm sorry, I can't stop thinking about that video I brought to the Discord. Just with the robot chicken. Like first, Carol says, "Look at the flowers, Lizzie," and then she says, "Look at the bunny, Lenny." Like, oh man.
Yeah.
Can you send that? I need to check that out.
Oh, you want me to send that?
Yeah, please. Yeah, but really, overall, like I found, the look at the flowers did. I think it's one of the most character-defining scenes Carol has had in the whole show.
I think that's when like Carol became popular because before then she wasn't. Season 3, like season 1 to 3, she didn't do anything crazy. Even in season like 4, she wasn't like in the beginning. She wasn't
Okay.
like all that. But then I think season 4 is definitely when she.
Yeah, season 4 is like her startup
3
season.
is when she started becoming like.
I know this is kind of dark, but my
You could argue season 3 as well.
No,
Hey, guys, I
What? Sorry.
Oh, Rowdy, I posted it.
Okay, but what were you?
It's kind of weird how they made her, like old in the show, kind of.
Yeah, we
She
hear
wasn't
you.
like old.
I know this is kind of dark, but my opinion, Lizzie, she had to go.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh,
I just don't know if I
definitely.
could have brought myself to do it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I like those things
I
they
would
did. I
have,
think it's the best
considering
thing they could have done.
circumstances. Would you rather risk a baby's life or this psycho person, girl?
Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It makes sense.
Man, what would
Yeah.
Rick? What would Rick
Rick
have
would have
done?
shot her right on the spot.
Rick,
Yeah,
I
no, he
think
would have
Rick
did
would
the
have done the
exact
same
same thing
thing.
he did.
Yeah, Rick has the guts for it, I think.
Dang.
Wouldn't
I
have
think
been-
he would have been even more. He would have been. It would have been easier. It would
Rick
have been
wouldn't
easier
have
for
been
him.
That's
emotional
one of the
though.
things I've always wondered is like, we know Lizzie and Mika had their father in the early part of season 4, but I've always wondered what happened to their mother.
Yeah, we never saw her.
Probably died at the beginning.
They probably died. Yeah, she probably
Didn't
died.
Carol and Tyrese ever tell the other characters about what happened? Because they, of course, didn't show it on screen, but like just off screen. Do y'all think they ever told them about what happened with Lizzie and Mika, or they just like never?
Because I'm assuming that there had to have been something had to have happened to make Lizzie so messed up.
I think when they lost their mother, I think something there triggered it.
I
Yeah,
think it's
it'd be an
Well, we don't know
awesome.
anything about their mother.
Oh
They
my
might have
God.
never met their mother.
It'd be great for a Tales of the Walking Dead episode, in my
freaking
opinion.
late, dude. All right.
Well,
Until
yeah,
one
but the
is
only
older now.
problem with that is the actress for Lizzie is she's not a little girl anymore.
Yeah, I know.
They'd
Yeah,
have to
that would
recast
look. That
her.
would just look weird.
Dang,
They'd
you
have to
won't.
recast her.
Aging? Darn you, aging! You're ruining our ideas, our Tales of the Walking Dead
Yeah.
ideas.
This is
Stupid
why I'm so
agent.
concerned about Tales of the Walking Dead, though. Because I'm like, how are they going to make some of this stuff work?
Yeah, it depends
They might
really.
cancel it. You know, because I think they're
I
making a
think they will.
comedy show. I heard.
I don't know why, but I mean,
know there's,
basically,
Like makeup involved and stuff, but come on, like nothing's that good for like. 10
like you
years later.
can't brute force that, you know, like
I want
maybe
it to kind of be like
face wise,
Zombieland.
but height. What about height? You know, like you can't have somebody who's like 6'1" playing a freaking character who's like 4'2" or something, you know?
No.
Obviously, unless they're like a man child.
Like,
I am man child. Let me play Lizzie.
Like,
You
there's
know
no
something I
way they
thought
could
was
do
really cool?
A Morgan Dwayne flashback, you know?
Oh, this
Something I
Dwayne
thought,
stuff needs to
why did
stop too.
why did they kill off
Yeah.
Sophia? Because I heard they killed her off because the
Like,
fans didn't want her in the show.
me personally, I would like to see a Tales of the Walking Dead episode on how Morgan lost his son, just so it can shut the people who think
Yeah, for
Dwayne
real.
is
But
alive them
the
up.
the problem with that though is that they can't get the actor that played Dwayne back, because that would be the same problem as Lizzie. They just wouldn't be able to do
Yeah,
it.
they'd have to recast. But also, okay, people just need to get in their heads. I'm sorry, Dwayne is dead. Okay, like, and even like if he was
Yeah,
alive, it
exactly.
makes no sense for him to be alive.
No, like why
Yeah,
would
like
Morgan be so
Morgan
messed up if
saw
he's
his
alive?
son get ripped
Well, who
apart.
do
Unless
y'all
like he
think is gonna
thought,
I just
be?
but
debated my son. That's why I'm so messed up. Why'd you
some
do
people
it,
are like,
Morgan?
oh, it's 'cause he was crazy.
gosh.
He wasn't in the right mind to understand. But like, his son's death is what made him crazy.
Like, yeah, I don't think Morgan would lie about his son getting ripped apart.
I think
Yeah, like,
the whole purpose is because he saw his son die. If he
not
didn't
to
see his son die, he wouldn't have
mention,
went crazy.
if
And the
Wayne
reason
came
I
back,
feel that his son is dead is in season 3, you can actually see the pain in his freaking face.
yeah, that would make Morgan his character arc completely pointless for the whole series if he was alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, like as he was explaining it to Rick
Yeah.
in season 3, you could see the pain in his eyes.
Yeah, like remember when about 2 years ago, Dwayne's actor was like casted for at season 9 episode 16, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, Dwayne's coming back!"
Turns out he's just in the background.
Like
Yeah,
me
Like
personally, it kind of makes more sense for Madison and Fear because we didn't see her body.
yeah,
Yeah, but
exactly.
it just like feels so late now if she comes back. That's the problem I have.
Like
I'm just
I'm
gonna say Madison's dead, so
fine with her
much
coming
better.
back. I'd love for Madison to come back, but Morgan's doing fine as a show lead now. Like,
But I feel
with,
like
He
it's
is.
just
He's way better in
disappointing
my
though.
opinion.
with
It's
what he's doing
disappointing.
in the
Fear started with Madison, and now they just gave it to Morgan. It's
I
just
get that, and
disappointing.
Good for them.
I don't think it feels the same as the old Fear, but in my opinion, like the current season, it feels like Fear the Walking Dead, but it's in a new way.
No, but the
But it
problem is that
feels
if they
like
would have killed off Madison and gave it over to Morgan, like that's the thing. Like, give it over to season 4 Morgan. I'm like, I don't know. But then if Madison died and they gave it over to season 6 Morgan, I'd be like, okay, yeah, definitely.
Hey guys,
Like you can watch the like end of Fear the Walking Dead season 1 where they're leaving Los Angeles on YouTube, and pretty much everyone in that scene is dead except for Daniel and Alicia.
Hold on, guys. I think Brian's trying to say something.
thanks, Dan. I just want to let you guys know that once we hit the 2-hour mark, I'm going to end the stream.
No problem, man. So another
no
10
problem.
minutes.
Yeah, thanks.
It was a
Uh,
fun stream.
I was gonna say like
It's been a fun stream.
Yeah, thanks for doing the episode, Brian.
By the way, Brian, too. Any suggestions? 18 miles out. Never mind. I forgot.
Oh no, I don't. I still don't know about that. I don't know. If you
Yeah,
guys
this Beth
really want me
stuff
to
is
do,
like torture to watch.
if you guys really
I'll
want me to
let
do
one of
it,
you choose, obviously, since this was my episode, so I'm not gonna suggest one.
you guys really want me to do 18 miles out? I mean, like,
Girl.
do Judge, Jury, and Executioner.
Oh, that was
Jury
great.
Executioner's a good one.
Judge.
Yesterday I
jury,
was
and
joking that I
executioner.
joked that we should do Channel 5.
Oh,
Please don't.
I'm gonna look at the flowers now. Bam.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan, you want to see some flowers?
you just look at the flowers. You just put a gun to your own head. You're just telling
Oh
yourself
my
to look at the flowers.
Hey, yo, Dan, look at the flowers.
Dad's like, thank you, man. Anything to get away from that awful episode.
oh,
Gosh.
It's a joke, but I guess we'll do.
terrible.
I'm
Like, I
down
can't even
for
believe an episode like that made it to TV. That's my whole
for
thing,
real. Like,
Hey guys,
just
Yeah,
Yeah, Epic.
I know we all hate like episodes like Still, Swear, and stuff like that, but I mean, those episodes are still better than any episode in Fear Season 5.
Oh, 100%.
I
Same for
Well,
World
there might be
Beyond.
a few in
Yeah.
season 5 that are decent, but like in season
I was
7,
gonna say like the season premiere is okay, and Humbug's Gulch I think I may prefer.
there's some episodes in season 5 that are better than some of the worst episodes of Walking Dead. I think personally.
Agreed.
I think Leave What You Don't is also a decent one.
Leave what you
Say-
don't. Oh,
It's the death of
That's
Logan.
the oil field one. And I think,
Oh, that's the Logan death episode.
yeah, I think 210 words per minute was also a decent one.
No, I didn't
That-
like that one.
That one was good
I-
because then that guy actually later on is like a good guy, which is kind of cool. Like with the Dwight situation.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, and now he's back, so it actually
Hey,
made
Nick.
sense.
I still don't like that episode just because it's Grace being a stupid idiot.
Hey,
I don't
Matt.
think it was great. I just think it was the least shit out of shit, you know?
Hey, Matt.
language, man.
What's up?
Would you agree with me that GTA 5 has similar humor to Family Guy?
Yeah, I agree on that. Yeah.
That's
Alright.
my problem with GTA 5, honestly. I find it feels too like generic and like jokey, less serious than like GTA 4. I just love GTA 4 story too much. Plus, it was the first video game I've ever played, so.
True that.
Yeah, okay, guys, we have less than 5 minutes now.
Also, Matt.
Well,
Yo.
When do you plan to stream again?
Once I get Sorrowful Life Season 2 written out.
Perfect, man.
yeah. I mean, you guys down to do that watch party for the rewrites?
Oh,
Yeah.
The season finale.
If
Or is that
everybody's
already-
interested, yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. I don't know, because I think Matt, I don't think you're caught up, are you?
On the rewrites? No, I gotta catch up like fast.
Yeah, if there's not enough people,
Caught
I
up
won't do
for-
it. But if like if there's only like 2 or 3 people, maybe I won't. But if there's like a high amount of people, then maybe I will.
Yeah. Or worst
depends.
case, just we could still all be together. If it's like just me, you, Brian, and we'd still watch it together.
okay.
I could still show up, but just do other stuff.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dan,
Yeah.
did it frustrate you seeing such a veteran survivor such as Carol act so reckless in season 10?
Oh yeah, because in particular season 10, because like she's supposed to be like one of our main characters now, like more than ever. Now that Rick's gone and Michonne's gone, and it's like I don't know, man. What the path they took her down just is so disappointing.
Yeah, I'm really angry at that. Like, she really I still love her, but she really pissed me off.
Because, it was her fault why they wound up in that cave, because she saw Alpha decide to go chase after her like an idiot.
Though, the thing about Carol, the problem about Carol, and I never really noticed this until season 10 came up, but, there's still so many fans out there that no matter what Carol does, they're just like, yeah, she's the best character ever. I'm like, I don't know.
Carol, I feel like
very hot
the cave
button,
thing.
Like
The cave thing was not like her fault.
Carol
It was like, I mean, yeah, it was her fault, but
Carol in season 10, she was pretty much the season 2 Kenny from the video game.
Kenny didn't do anything.
She
for
really
me
was.
But Kenny didn't get anybody killed, really. He just got mad. He never got anyone killed. He was still willing to protect the people he loved.
But Carol didn't get
personally,
anyone
I
killed
love
either.
Carol way more than Kenny. I couldn't stand Kenny in season 2.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean,
I like
I like
Kenny,
Carol
but-
more just
Kenny's
because
a
I feel like
boss,
there's still a
dude.
chance for her to kind of come back, which
You
it
play
feels like it
Telltale.
kinda is.
Hey, guys, just want to say a few
I didn't
things.
kill
Before,
Kenny.
Yo, guys, Brian's trying to speak.
Yeah.
thanks, man. I just want to say a few quick things before I end the stream, because we are hitting
Yeah,
the
no
2 hour
problem.
mark any minute now. So obviously,
No problem.
first, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate
No
it,
problem, man.
Yeah, no problem,
as
man.
always.
Oh man, I like being here.
And okay, so we're agreed. Judge, jury, and executioner next Walking Dead stream.
Perfect.
Good to me.
All right.
When are we
And-
doing it?
I'm not really sure. So okay, like my next stream will be next week, but the thing is, Dan's doing The Wolf Among Us episode 1, so I want to do a stream just focusing on that one episode. Like after Dan finishes
I'd be
episode
down.
1. So sometime next week, I want to do a Wolf Among Us stream, the very first one with you guys. And well, I don't want to spoil it. We don't want to spoil it, but we are going to talk about episode 1. But also, we're not going to spoil it for Dan. You know, whatever happens later in the season.
I was gonna say, yeah, don't leave any spoilers like further than the episode we discussed, because I haven't played the ones that are past those.
Is it a good game? I've never played it.
It is,
I'm just
yeah,
getting
it's
into
really
it
good.
now, Matt, and honestly,
Yo,
it's actually
Brian,
pretty good to start.
honestly, one thing that could be cool for your... Honestly, Brian, for your stream, maybe we could do a stream in the future where we talk about the Walking Dead Extinction.
Oh,
Yeah, show you some cool
that'd be
art.
awesome, man. Thank you.
If
Maybe
you,
like
yeah,
a more season
definitely.
how would you
two
guys feel about that?
If everyone's caught
Do you
up, I
guys-
definitely would.
I think that would be great. Like, and we could just discuss the whole season 1 if you want, because I think it'd be easier to kind of go through all of it than a Walking Dead episode. Maybe about an hour to get through it all.
Well, Brian, I'm caught up, so I'd be down.
Yeah, I gotta still watch it, but yeah, I'm pumped. We can even do Survival of the Fittest maybe one day.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, Epic?
We could just do like a spotlight on all the series in the showrunner community.
Do you ever plan to like do a live stream on episodes like Still or Swear?
I feel like Brian doesn't want to torture himself.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I really don't
I
want.
said this before.
I really don't want to do those, but
Am I-
like if I have like no choice, if we do every episode, everything,
Fuck
and
those.
there's nothing else, it's like I still would not be sure. But I don't know. It's tough. It'll be more of a rant. It'll be more of a rant than a
Yeah.
discussion.
Episodes from season 7.
I thought Still was a good episode, honestly. Like, I don't think it was amazing, but I thought it was fun.
I don't like it because all I can think about now is the Daryl and Beth
Swear.
shippers. I'm just like, okay, guys, like seriously.
Like,
Okay, yeah, that's the
Oh,
one. I think that's
everyone
what hurt the
ships
episode,
before
though.
with everyone.
Yeah, it's just so like I don't get these ships. Like freaking Carol, freaking okay,
Community
Carol, Daryl, I can
episode.
understand though I don't ship it. But freaking, we have Daryl, Beth being shipped. We have freaking Morgan and Alicia being shipped. Like Christ, you know?
Oh yeah.
like I mean, like Beth.
That is how I do.
Like Beth, her death kind of does give Still a purpose.
I don't know, but yeah, guys. So I do have to end the stream. I gotta go.
Just the only character I know who's dead.
Yeah, it's fine,
Hey,
Brian.
my turn to speak.
Yeah,
Thanks very much for the stream, man.
absolutely, man.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for your review of The Wolf Among Us episode 1, Faith.
Yep, that's coming out tomorrow, man.
I cannot wait. I'm gonna watch that. I will see you guys for Dan's rewrite on Sunday as well for the season 8 not season 8, season 7
Season
finale.
8.
Season 7, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good, Brian.
Yeah, and yeah, so the next stream will be The Wolf Among Us probably, and then I'll rewatch Judge, Jury, Executioner, and we'll get that out of the way. So yeah, guys, sounds good. All right, hope you guys all right, guys, have a good night.
Yeah, good night.
Fun, see ya.
Bye.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, I can still stay. I'll